You don't know what he on, right?
Like at the Juneteenth, there was some of the youngsters down there clutching, had guns in their hoodie pockets and all that. Bro, I'm like, the police just watching. Long as they ain't got it out, like they had the signs up, no open carry.
Right. But they knew
So
what time it was, right? Yeah, it's crazy.
yeah, so you could tell that these is guns in these kids' hoodie pockets, bro. Like anybody that know what is going on. So it's like the police don't care. The parents ain't even paying their kids no attention because they like, oh, you got a phone, you got this, just get out of my face, go do what you gonna do, long as you ain't getting in trouble. But then your kid on the
Until they get
internet
in some
don't.
trouble.
But nah, then okay, man, your kid might not get in no trouble, but your kid on the internet, and then you got some 30-year-old, 40-year-old that took all these other kids' paid pictures off their page, made a fake page, and then boom, next thing you know, your kid asking you, "Can I go to the park? I'm gonna meet my friend," and you don't know what's going on because you ain't even worried about it, and then you let them go, and then they ass don't never come back. Just like the
Man,
15-year-old girl that came up missing. How did you meet this dude all the way from El
In New
Salvador?
York. Right.
that's
How did you
crazy.
meet this man all the way from El Salvador? You 15. How did you meet a killer from El Salvador? The internet.
Right. That's crazy.
And this man must have took some pictures off the internet and got her a fake ID made or something. Because how did you get on an airplane with this 15-year-old girl?
Right. It's rough out there, man. You know.
On behalf of Akuno San Call for Bay, you know what I'm saying? Jay, where you at? We're trying to help our people elevate. Hope. HOPE. We're giving them hope. We doing what we gotta do, you know. Every day, one step at a time, man. We gonna make it happen. Helping our people elevate. Yeah. Sometimes I practice focus, thought, and meditate. I'm trying to come with other ways to help our people elevate and seeking knowledge, make me levitate. The lifted mental state is what results from how we orchestrate. This for the family's sake. Let's self-reflect and self-evaluate. And every day, make sure the steps you take, you calculate. Receive a master's fate. I know I can't exist without the hate, but that's okay. I balance that with higher self today. Success is on this way, and after that, my flesh can pass away.
Welcome to another episode of 918 Community Convo. The real Black Wall Street, Greenwood 918, where shit about to get real. So leave your feelings on the sideline.
All right, man. So we back with another one.
No doubt, no doubt.
We got young Scotty in the building. Akuno,
Peace.
Nee, and Kareem, brother Kareem. The rest of the Dream Team is chilling, I guess. It sure was a lot of shootings at a lot of different Juneteenth festivals though this year.
Man, Chicago, they had I think it was 30 people got hit. Something like that over the weekend.
Then they said in Texas it was like 2 murders and 14 injured.
Yeah, that was that mass shooting. They just had that one in Arkansas. I think it was
man.
Shooting.
I don't know if them are signs that it's about to be that time because you sent us that stuff, that little reel about them tanks going through Louisiana.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So who know what time it is? So who know what it is time for?
That's like I know Putin them, they've been not fucking with America or not fucking with the United States. But I saw recently with him and China, whatever, Kim Jong, whatever his name is, they was having to sit down, you know what I'm saying? They was like, anybody threaten them, it's up.
They been feeling that way too. Yeah, you're right, bro. They've been on that though, ever since Trump was in office the last time. Him and old boy from North Korea been in the eyes, you know what I'm saying? So and then they start interfering with the Ukraine stuff, so they already feeling a certain type of way. So they got some stuff they about to put down, man. I don't know if they really ready for that. They kind of need to try to keep it on the cool, you know what I'm saying, with them people, man, because together those forces and those countries combined with the nuclear weapons and the stuff they have, they can probably do some serious damage to our country, bro. You know what I'm saying? Before they could probably reconcile some stuff. So they might want to just kind of keep it on the cool before, it turned into that. But, the United States always got their nose in somebody's business.
That man that they got running that office down there, he's not the man to be running that motherfucker down there. Well, the face, because he ain't even running it. That face that they're using to run that motherfucker. Biden. He is not the representative to be having in there.
No.
I seen he collapsed on stage or something. They was having a ceremony, and his ass collapsed and shit.
That's why they got to get somebody within the, you know what I mean? Not to say the elders don't have knowledge and you got to, pay a term and, whatever, as far as like, the training or whatever. I don't even know really how it works. They could probably just nominate anybody because they got damn social media characters and reality TV stars being nominated for the office. But anyway, my thing is just, man, I don't know, bro. They just kind of they put these so-called directed narratives out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, we just gonna have to clean up our own backyard. You feel me? And that's kind of the narrative they trying to stare, but at the same time, they trying to make it like we just still out here destroying each other, that we still ain't got no control. So they feel like they're gonna have to come in here and take control for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because what I'm working on is I'm finna be pushing a piece like FYBJ, man.
No doubt. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I got a
We
video.
need that, especially around here in the town, bro.
In my video with 30, that's one of the things I asked him about, you know what I mean, was a truce in the town. And you know what I'm saying? As far as like, I ain't gonna say everything he said, but he did say he would be with it.
Okay.
And then
No doubt.
I talked to Dirty Red's wife, you know what I mean, Sister Nina Bell, told her my idea. She said that she would talk to him, you know what I mean, and he would probably be with it. And then I also talked to Angie Pitts. You know what I'm saying? And she said she would be down. So what I try to do, you know what I mean, is bring all those official from those organizations, you know what I'm saying, and see if we can get them on the podcast and have a talk.
That'd be a good thing, bro. I mean, that's a good step toward where we need to get to. I mean, that's where it starts. It's all about a start, bro. I mean, you can do that. That's it. That's the step in the right direction, bro. I feel like, that can be done. It should be done. Should have been done. But hey, I'm sure it sounds good to me, bro. It's a beautiful thing, bro.
Somebody got to do it, you know what I mean? And if I can use my platform to be the voice to sprinkle, you know what I mean, sprinkle that little seasoning on, you know what I'm saying? And
no doubt.
And that's
what we're here for, man. That's what it's about, right?
Yeah.
Community got to come together in order to build and grow, bro.
Like bro said, you know what I mean, they had all these shootings on the Juneteenth. And, you know, we had that one that we had up here most recently. And, like, I can go back, 6-7 years ago, that shit wasn't happening on Greenwood at the Juneteenth.
No, sir, it wasn't.
The community wasn't. I mean, we had our issues outside of the Juneteenth, but it ain't no shit that motherfuckers was up there doing. You know what I mean? Like that night when that situation happened, this previous was that Saturday, whatever day that was. That was my day. Saturday. That was my daughter's birthday. I was gonna take my nieces. I was gonna take my daughter and my nieces up there. And it was getting late, but something told me not to. I'm glad I didn't because I heard about what happened up there. You know what I'm saying? My niece, she from my niece is from Frisco. So she not used to that type of stuff, you know what I mean? But like she wanted to go when she heard about the history and all that, but as far as bro, she not used to that, bro, and I ain't want to expose my niece to that type of energy, bro. And mess her head up, you know what I'm saying? So what you over there doing?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Gonna get these dogs some water. It's hot. But you know, it's just, bro, that the issue is that like when we chopped it up and you said what bro said in the interview, like these youngsters, they don't want to listen, bro. They don't want to listen to nobody. They don't got no morals. They don't got no guidance. They don't want no guidance. They just out here running around reckless. They what the GDs call renegades. They renegade gang members.
Yeah.
So you don't want to follow no rules or no directions or none of that. What are you in the wrong type of stuff, because gang banging back in the day, we had pecking orders. We had to follow rules. We had things we could and could not do. So it's like a lot of these youngsters out here though, they doing what they gonna want to do, And they like, oh, I got a gun. I forget a big homie. So if a nigga say something, if a brother say something to me, I'ma just blow him. And that's how they mind is because of the internet and all this drill music and everybody want to be King Von.
That's like and I was gonna say like we should when we start getting back to putting that belt to ass, but I saw on Instagram the other day a 14-year-old stabbed her mama because the mama took her cell phone from her.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Boy, these youngsters will blow you down trying to take their phone.
Couldn't have been
Trying
me.
to
The
trying
fight
to
would
trying
have
to
been on. It
trying
would
to
have been
whoop
on
them.
the crack.
When you try to whoop a kid now, you better pull your gun out in your belt.
I mean, you know, it just goes back to the good book, man. We just living in that time. It's the day and time, man. You know, say it's gonna be rumors of wars, and father against mother, mother against son, brother against brother. You know, it's gonna be a lot of that, man. It's just we in that time, man. You know, we just gotta protect your peace, man. You know what I mean? And to stay aware. You know what I mean? Give them their space and let them have that. You know what I mean? That you know,
And I have to say
you can
something
reach
to
out.
the women and
Oh,
the
sorry,
men
go ahead.
here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I want to say something so bad I got to. And please stop dropping your badass kids off at the AMC. You know they at the control at the
Sky
skating
zone
rink.
too, though. Sky
You
zone.
know they at the control at the fair. Those places are not your fucking babysitter. Quit dropping your badass kids off. My niece had an incident about a week or two ago where she was at a movie theater. It was like 3 or 4 16-year-old boys, they hopping from theater to theater. Like, right? Some of the movies that were in, they shouldn't even been in the motherfuckers. They was just like going in there and then they decided to start throwing popcorn and stuff. And see, my niece is ignorant. They really lucky. Like I had to literally calm her down because she's ready to take a belt and whoop their ass.
Okay.
And I probably would have.
But what you tell me last night, Uno, when I was talking about how what the fuck I said? It was something you said when we was talking about the community and take a village.
Yeah, when I said when I was like it take a village to raise a child, that was me, you, and somebody talking.
No, that was me and you on the phone last night. I was talking about something. What was I talking about? I forgot, but that's what you said though. You know what I mean? Because back then,
okay, yeah. You said it started in the home.
yeah.
You was like with these kids, seeing all this, that, and the other. It started in the home, and then I said, really, it's the whole community because, like, just say you stay next door to somewhere where a person getting their house shot up every 2 or 3 days, bro. That's gonna affect you, even though you don't live in that house. You live in that same community. It's gonna affect everybody in that community. So it's the community, what the kids see, what people doing in the community, and this all that. Like when I was young, we had an old lady that stayed down the street from my mom and them house, right across the street from my homeboy Courtney Crenshaw now. And she used to bake cookies, pies, cakes, make Kool-Aid. And when we be outside playing, when we was in elementary, y'all need something to drink? I know it's hot out there. This and that and that and this. We had elders that they interacted with the youngsters in the community. Now they don't do that because they scared that these youngsters gonna try to rob them, gonna try to shoot, see somebody in their family that they don't like because there's too much stuff going on, and then they caught in the middle. So the
It's
elders
just
don't even try to
right.
mess with the young.
You're right. I feel you in back. I remember them days where you could go down and man, you go down the street, man, they'll take care of you like they your own child, your neighbors and stuff, all that stuff. Yeah, now it's just like a generational gap. I mean, just like the communication ain't the same, bro. And then, these kids, most of these kids now, like the woman was just saying, they dropping the kids off at these places and leaving them there. They got these devices and these screens in front of their face, bro. And it's not no communication like it was back then. We would talk to our elder, they give us some game, and they'll say something. We have to listen to it and take heed to it.
But let's be honest though, bro. Let's be honest though, because I remember high school, we got dropped off at the AMC. We had to find a ride home. We end up in a hot box. We may end up walking from the AMC all the way out north.
Yeah, we was doing that too, though. But it wasn't like our parents was putting us off like that. We were just going out there doing stuff our own because we was bored. We was like, we had to go outside. We didn't have social media. We didn't have all that. We had video games and stuff, but we only did that just to pass time and keep us out from getting the end of the stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, this is like all them kids is doing. If they ain't doing that, they are going to the AMC and getting dropped off. It's like it ain't no attention where they kind of give them that. Like our parents used to interact with us a little bit. You know what I mean? They used to talk to us and tell us stuff like, hey, man, we give us some life lessons. You know what I'm saying? Now they're like, man, y'all get on my nerves. Go play the game or get on the tablet or I'm going to take you to Sky Zone and drop you off. You know what I'm saying? Like, It's different, bro.
Yeah, sure is, because these kids is trying to run their parents, and then a lot of parents are like, "Here, you got your phone. Get out, like you
They
said.
be
Here go a
friending
phone.
their
You got a
children
tablet."
like they homies. They interacting and doing like I ain't gonna lie. We grew up a little different too. We was ahead of our time. Like my uncles and them, they used to pass me the Mad Dog and stuff like that. I ain't gonna front. You know what I'm saying? They kind of grew me ahead of my time. And these kids are
But
so
you know,
far back now. They doing it when they kind of like there's too much of that going on. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they don't respect them because they feel like they look at them like an equal. Like they doing all the stuff with them they would do with like somebody their age, or you know what I mean? It's like it ain't that okay, I'm your parent to child relationship. Like, hey man, we cool. I can teach you everything you need to know about life, and I'm gonna tell you what's good. And you know, if you doing something, you want to feel comfortable around me doing it. But I'm not gonna be doing that with you and feel like that's the thing to do. And we like we're friends instead of, you know what I mean? Like we still got that parent-child relationship. I can't tell nobody how to raise their children. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have none of my own to say that. But I'm just saying, just me on the outside looking in, I be seeing a lot of that going on, and it's like, dang man, y'all kind of got it wrong. You know, y'all be wondering why they rile up on y'all because y'all giving them a little bit too much leeway with some of the stuff y'all letting them, you know, indulge in. But go ahead, brother. I don't want to take over the conversation.
nah, it's like but it's like when you say your uncle them gave you the Mad Dog. My daddy them used to tell me, if you want to smoke some weed or do this, do that, you can come to me, because you go out there doing it, somebody might give you something. So
No doubt.
your uncle and our parents, they looked at it different. I'd rather for you to do it with me than go in the streets
Yeah,
and
yeah,
do it,
yeah,
and
yeah, for sure.
somebody spike you down, and then you out here running the streets and don't know where you at. You lost in the sauce.
Yeah, you
So
got nobody to love you
it's
out there
like
protect you.
but when back in our days, everybody in the neighborhood almost knew who we was, who kids
Right.
we was, who
Yeah,
we belonged to, this and that. Now you will see a kid and you gotta, he could look like she or he look like such and such. That might be their family, because you don't know.
or you can't
And then
recognize
you
them because they
scared.
got this damn Pooh Shiesty mask on. They got all this damn shit.
Yeah.
Right.
But then you be like, maybe I want to give it a little cat some game, but then he looking crazy and he clutching. Then you like, nah, I ain't gonna say nothing to him.
You don't know what he on, right? Mm-hmm.
Like at the Juneteenth, there was so many youngsters down there clutching, had guns in their hoodie pockets and all that. Bro, I'm like, the police just watching. Long as they ain't got it out, like they had the signs up, no open carry.
Right. But they knew
So
what time it was, right? Yeah, it's crazy.
yeah, so you could tell that these is guns in these kids' hoodie pockets, bro. Like anybody that know what is going on. So it's like the police don't care. The parents ain't even paying their kids no attention, because they like, oh, you got a phone, you got this, just get out of my face, go do what you gonna do, long as you ain't getting in trouble. But then your kid on the internet don't. But nah, then okay, man, your kid might not get in no trouble, but your kid on the internet, and then you got some 30-year-old, 40-year-old that took all these other kids' paid pictures off their page, made a fake page, and then boom, next thing you know, your kid asking you, "Can I go to the park? I'm gonna meet my friend," and you don't know what's going on because you ain't even worried about it, and then you let them go, and then they ass don't never come back. Just like the
Man.
15-year-old girl that came up missing. How did you meet this dude all the way from El
In New
Salvador?
York. Right.
How did you meet this man all the way from El Salvador? You 15. How did you meet a killer from El Salvador? The internet.
Right. That's crazy.
And this man must have took some pictures off the internet and got her a fake ID made or something. Because how did you get on an airplane with this 15-year-old girl?
Right. It's rough out there, man. You know, that's what I'm saying. The internet is something else, man. Like they need to spend more time doing other stuff on social media. And social media got this. It's out of hand, bro. Like you said,
Yeah, but that
predatory
the
areas,
government.
people don't monitor like what their children are doing on their social media and on these devices. So it's like it get
Man.
tricky, bro. Yeah.
But it's all the government. It's
One
all
thing
a
to
part
say
of the
about what
plan
y'all
from the
saying.
government.
I got one thing to say about what y'all saying, and I'm gonna get out the subject because I don't want to go too deep. But speaking for self, or speaking on self situation, baby mama, you know what I'm saying? As far as like the children with the social media shits, you know what I'm saying? My daughter and her sister got TikToks where they had them till she made them delete them. But and my daughter tried to have a Snapchat, but these children are 11 and 9 years old, and like I had to tell my daughter, you got 100 people following you. You don't even know who these people are. It's all kind of weirdos on there. But she mimic her sister, and then they on there shaking their behind, shaking their hips and shit. You know what I mean? Sticking their tongue out and shit. And hell fucking all. I ain't with that. But again, the other parent ain't watching, ain't paying no attention, let them do what they want to. We let them go to the park, walk off, you know what I'm saying, by themselves. I ain't, bro, it's a lot, but I ain't gonna get into that on her. Put my business out there, but as parents, that's why our initial conversation came from. Because I was saying bad children come from bad parenting. Just like racist Caucasian. Hate is taught, you know what I'm saying? They were taught as children to think a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So even with bad children or whatever you want to call them bad, I'm saying misunderstood children, I call them. You know what I'm saying? That shit come from the home. And that's what we was talking about. And he was like, it take a village to raise them.
Yeah, take a village to raise a child. So the community, it's like my baby mama, one of my baby mamas, her house be getting shot up. So she said, I want to move. She a Hoover. You know what I'm saying? She from Hoover. Boom. So like I told her, I said, you can move to Africa. But if you invite the Hoovers to Africa, it ain't going to be no change, bro. You can go wherever you want to. But if you invite the homies or the set or whatever, it's going to be the same thing. You just in Africa with it now. You just ain't on 43rd no more. You ain't on 54th no more. You ain't on 5-7 no more. You ain't on 6th Trey no more. You just somewhere else. But if you letting everybody from them sets come on over there, then it ain't no change. So like I told her, when you change your area, you have to change the people you let them come around you and the people you hang with, bro. Like,
That's
cause
why I moved out
if
of
you
Florida
move
for
and keep
kids.
on doing the same thing, kicking with the same people, your kids gonna keep seeing it.
That's why I had to move around from the hood because I had to change my way of thinking. I had to change my way, you know what I mean, my environment. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and I agree with everything that y'all saying. You know, as parents, we got to be more stricter on our kids. So you right out of that TikTok and let's make this Snapchat and all that. No, I don't play that even with my children. My kids are not on that stuff.
I see on
And
social
so,
media.
yeah, and they shouldn't be on it. And I tell my kids, even when they're playing a video game, you can be on a video game with a pedophile and not even know it. You think you're talking to Susie, Susie's supposed to be 9, 10 years old.
Hey,
Come to
Kareem,
find
mute your
out
mic. You
Susie a
picking up on
grown
my
man.
mic, if you don't mind.
Say what?
And I was saying she was picking up on Kareem's mic.
Oh, okay.
And I think Slim at the grocery store, he got a bag of chips or something. So go ahead, what were you saying?
Cozy.
Yeah, can you hear me? Is this better?
Yeah.
Okay. But now what I was saying is, you have to be careful even when these kids are doing all these video gaming online. They might think they talking to a 9 or 10-year-old kid, and it's a 45-year-old grown man
Hey,
that's
that's good.
already, yeah.
And I see where mothers now, just I mean, like I see women in the club with their daughters. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's their best. I don't know. I guess they become friends instead of parents. We become our children's friends.
I done been down that path too. Very big mistake. Very big mistake.
But we
Only
learn
difference
from our
between
mistakes.
youngster and adult is wisdom. See, you can't let your kids grow up gang, and if you can show them that you understand them, they'll do more trying to understand you. You know what I mean? Trying to be their friends, that ain't never worked
It leads to
for nobody.
disrespect. That's where the disrespect come from, right there.
You know, yeah. Once they get come of age, them hormones kick in, and all of a sudden you arguing with them. You know what I mean? So if you game them up, you know what I'm saying. Make sure they got a good hold of the knowledge, and get it turned into wisdom, because they'll see some of the stuff that you've been pointing out to them. You know, all you got to do is plant the seed and sit back; it'll grow on its own. You know what I mean? And they'll come to you. You know, if y'all relationship cool enough, they'll come to you. You know what I mean? Be like, you remember when you said, like, yep, that's it happened, and this, that, and you know what I mean? So, that's the only way to really raise a kid nowadays. Cause you can't shelter them, because the internet and social media got too much shit going on. You know what I mean? So it's better for them to be gamed up so they know what they're looking at and their options rather than going into something green.
Yep, and we have to actually lead by example, even with our children. Um, because how can you tell your kids to go to college and get this degree and get this education and you ain't doing it? You selling dope. How can you tell them to, you know what I'm saying? Don't be in a gang and then, but yet you promoting it and they see you doing it. So, for example, I'm writing a book. I had to reevaluate what I was writing about because I'm like, man, would I really want my children to pick up this book and read it? You know what I'm saying? What would they think of their mother if they were to read this book? So I've been doing a lot of reevaluating. I feel like it's good for everybody. We just need to reevaluate where we're going, as parents, where are we going in the community? Where are we going and what do we really stand for?
Once again, you're right. I go back to what I was saying earlier, man. It's gonna be like a real shift before we can go forward. But we're gonna have to clean up our own backyard because everybody ain't like-minded, and everybody that say they are brothers and sisters ain't our brothers and sisters. They really playing for the other team, and we're gonna have to get to pick sides. It's gonna be a divide. You got to stay on that side or get on this side. If you choosing peace and prosperity and trying to build, come on over here with us. We're gonna do this. But if you over there with that shucking and jiving and all that old smoke and mirrors, then stay over there and draw the line because we're gonna get y'all out of the way. You know what I'm saying? I seen a post on social media the other day. I hate to take it back to social media, but I was on social media the other day. I see somebody said, Tulsa gatekeepers, his time is almost up. And I kind of laughed at it because I'm like, I'm starting to see the shift because it's like more people coming aware of what's really going on and they're not going for the nonsense. You know what I'm saying? They start to come together. So I'm like, oh, I see what's going on. So I'm like, dang, that kind of made this. That was kind of accurate on that post. I'm like, dang, they know their time is up. So they try to put all the little tricks and the little foolery in the game and little stumbling blocks for us so we can kind of slip up or where we can't do this type of stuff like these, have these conversations and put these type of narratives and these messages out here for people to kind of grasp and people start turning their ear to it and be like, hey, man, if they doing that, they come from these different walks of life and these different situations. We know these people from out here and they trying to do something positive. We should be trying to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? They don't want us doing that, bro. So
that's like, and I know we don't. I know you don't like getting too deep into, you know what I mean, the politics on that subject. But just to say, like I said, the last one, or I'm gonna say this: if we were to go around North Tulsa and do a poll in the community, ask the community how many people actually know the people that's down there, that's been down there for them last 5+ years, I bet you half the community don't even know them people.
facts. You're right.
Right.
Whose fault do you think that is, though? Do you think that's the community fault, or do you think that's the so-called leaders' fault?
That's them so-called leaders' fault. Because the only time you see them is when they on the news.
Right. Some kind of political or personal gain or something that can make them look good. Right.
They was pointing the finger at Jack Henderson when he was doing that. But I see them doing the same thing.
Man, it's like a big, man, it's WWE, man. There's a bunch of entertainment going on. You know what I'm saying? They give entertainment to these powers to be off of our pain and struggle and then tell us they're going to do this for us to help us to get by, but they only just keep us stringing us along as far as to fulfill the agenda. You see what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, them is the people we got to get out of there. We got to get more people like us in there. You know what I'm saying? And we got to get the people out of the way. And we're not going for that. Y'all saying y'all doing this for us, but y'all not doing what y'all say y'all gonna do. So we tired of that. We're gonna start coming to the city hall meetings. We're gonna start showing up with the community. We're gonna let these people know, hey, we got a voice. We're gonna stand up here. We're gonna say something. Y'all gonna hear us. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get y'all up out of there. For real.
Only melanated.
And it is something I want to talk about, speaking from a political point of view. Why is it? I mean, who made these laws about registering as a sex offender, right? Because I'm seeing some of these people that had to register as a sex offender, and they didn't do anything dealing with no children. But in the community, the first thing come to our mind is, did this person molest or rape a child or something? And then as you dig deeper, come to find out they did something like peed on the side of a building or something. Like what?
They're calling indecent exposure or some shit like that.
It's tricky, but they can't get you for that. You can't just, get caught with just private parts out in public. They'll put you in a trick bag. But that's just another way to get you to, like you said, they stereotype you, put you in a certain demographic, because once you got that on your back, it's kind of hard to come back from it. So people always gonna kind of look, no matter what it is. It could be just a little incident like that, like you said, and they still gonna look at you a certain way. So That's just another
because
form,
we grew
another
up peeing
point in the
outside
game,
on
man.
trees.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, boy.
Well, if
You
that's
better
the
go out
case,
there and
the
piss
whole
on that
world
tree.
need to have one of those. You know, that is crazy.
You heard me, Slim? We
What's
grew
up,
up
my guy?
peeing on trees. We grew up peeing on trees.
Oh yeah. I mean, you know how it goes. Right, man. You
Yeah,
young
see,
boys
our
better
parents
do that
used to tell
stuff.
us, the bathroom full, you a boy, you better go outside and pee.
Facts,
You
yeah.
just gotta pee. Boom. Now you can't tell your kids that.
You can't, yeah, times just change, man. We just, like I said earlier, it's different time and day, man. We gotta just kind of adapt, you know what I'm saying? And kind of like bob and weave through the matrix, you know what
Hey,
I'm saying? We can't get caught up in what's going on,
what
but
you
we
just
gotta
said
be
made me
aware of
think.
what's going on. You feel me?
What you just said, you made me
Yep,
think
yep.
about something I was thinking about earlier. As far as when you said we gotta adapt, I was thinking like I remember when me and the brother Baxter did the Jays for Hayes 2 years ago. We were going to the different churches, asking them like about the community and what was going on, and how do we get the church involved with the community. And I remember one of the elders, they kept saying, "Well, you just gotta come to church. You just gotta come to church." We've been going to that building for how many years, bro? And change ain't came. And I ain't finna start bashing nobody's belief and then getting into that. I was just thinking about that. Like, we gotta stop just selling. We gotta stop just, you know what I'm saying? Like, when they raised the price on the groceries, somebody should have been like, hell no. Nah. And when they raised the price, they lowered the amount.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody saying nothing when they get to raising the prices on the gas or just anything. The people we just follow like robots. Peace, brother.
Realizing we can hurt their pockets because if we quit spending, you know what I'm saying? Let them go up on that stuff. Let's quit buying.
That's
And
like
let's see what happens.
that's like I was talking to Brother Abdullah when we was talking about the Rosa Parks situation with the bus and how all the money that they lost versus the money that we could have used in our own and built our own bus system. We could have built our own jobs. You know what I'm saying? Economic systems. You know what I'm saying? We was fighting to be equal, but we could have took that and created our own. We got to stop depending on them. Fuck them food stamps. Fuck that government assistance. All that. We got to stop agriculture, financial group economics. We got to change the narrative. We got to stop depending on the system. We handicapped.
You're a valid point, bro. You're right. That's it. I've been saying the same thing. I'm going to use that as a slogan. We got to clean up our own backyard, bro. It's going to come to a time where it's going to come to a head, bro. And that's what it's going to be.
We are
Get right
looking
and
at
get
the
left.
walking dead, bro. We are looking at the walking brain dead. We think it's a bunch of zombies, motherfuckers that were living as dead, and you know what I'm saying, is coming now.
But
We are
at the
the
same time, I'm going to cut you off, brother. I'm just saying, I'm going to say this and I'm just keep going. We got to take self accountability ourselves, ourselves first. You know what I'm saying? We got to look our own self and clean up our own personal demons and get ourselves all the way right. You know what I'm saying? Then we go out there and lead by example, because the example we set is what they're going to look at. If they say we still out here, or they might say, oh, they have these conversations and they trying to speak about peace and unity, then we still out here got one foot out here in the street or doing whatever we doing. They're going to probably look at it a certain way and they may not take you serious. You see what I'm saying?
and that's what I was just telling bro. Like, there's a lot of people that's on these different, you know what I'm saying, different platforms or different shit. A lot of them are 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I've reached out to people trying to do sit downs or interviews, and a lot of them would be honest with me. They be like, "Nah, bro, because I still be doing this, so I don't even want to get on there and act like I'm doing something and I ain't." You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know what I'm saying? But it's so much shit, bro.
But at the same time, ain't none of us perfect. This is what it's about, though, because we come from the walks of life, and it's like, hey, we can make the change. It's about want us to make the change and try to strive to do better. Then we can give hope to other people in the community to do the same thing. So I just don't want to sound hypocritical at times, but at the same time, I think this is perfect because, like, they need to hear it from people from our point of view. You know what I'm saying? The people that walk this lifestyle and know they can kind of, because it's authentic. They're like, hey, we know them. We've seen them out there when they was doing whatever they was doing out there. You know, we know that's authentic. It ain't fabricated. Like, you know what I mean? It's real genuine, bro.
I also want to bring awareness to this fentanyl epidemic we got, because my homie died Sunday, bro. The homie died Sunday, bro. Somebody gave him some bad Tony. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? And It's like I'm saying, what, the last 5 years, maybe 6, motherfuckers been dying back and forth in Tulsa off that shit.
Yeah, and I always thought that people were taking it by mistake, right? I thought maybe it was just laced with fentanyl. No, you got
Nah, they
people out
want it.
here
They
actually
want.
doing fentanyl. That is crazy.
Yeah, they want it. They want it. They'll tell you. People will walk up on you and ask you, like, you know what fentanyl at? I work at a laundromat on 11th. So it be people coming up to me when I be outside smoking on my little smoke break all the time. You know, I can get some fentanyl. I said, nigga, bro, you better get away from me. That stuff killing people, bro. Like, but I be telling people like, bro, you selling pressed pills, it can have fentanyl in it, bro. You kill your customers. If you out here hustling, you a hustling, you kill all your customers. How you gonna make some money? Because me and Akuna was talking about that last night too.
Yeah.
And like he said, people just care about that dollar. But when you can't make another dollar because your reputation is bad out here on whatever you doing, then you ain't gonna be able to make nothing. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you in no kind of foreign way for a fashion. Like, so it just don't make no sense.
What's the movie when Cub worked at the dry cleaners?
You talking
Paid in
about
Full.
Paid in Full?
That's when you was talking about that, made me think about his sister's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was his
The
mentality.
nigga Calvin, man.
Yeah, that was his mentality.
Calvin with the big glasses like me.
Like he didn't care about the customers, he just cared about that dollar.
But you see what happened to old Calvin?
The damn shame what happened to Calvin, ain't it?
He should have just got him a job at McDonald's like the commercial. Calvin got a job at Mickey D's. But now, he got Ice Cold. Ice Cold just stepped in the building, baby. What's happening, Ice Cold?
How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing, man? That's right.
We just talking about all the nonsense that was happening on Juneteenth in all these different states.
Man, it's crazy, man. You know, I'm just listening in,
What's
brothers.
the next holiday? 4th of July. Watch the same shit, and that's crazy. But that's why we got to do better. Like you said, with our backyard, bro, because we know something gonna happen.
Man, come on, man. I knew something was gonna happen.
That's what the 4th of July is for.
Something to happen.
Daddy.
Yeah.
6'3" fat, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna speak on that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the 4th is always something. And that's what I'm saying, like Chicago. And most people, we gotta pray. Fuck all that shit, but we gotta do the work. What they say, prayer don't work without work, or however that shit go.
Faith without works is dead, man.
Yeah, that right there, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta do the work, bro.
Got to. Daily too. It's a daily job, man.
Like when I be outside on the back and I be looking across the street and I be seeing people over there tripping, I be wanting to say something, you know what I mean? Like, no, y'all tripping because it's hot. I get it, it's hot outside, but what you're arguing about be petty shit. You know what I'm saying? We argue. So it was the heat that made the argument. Oh, how the heat make the argument? Because those chemicals, they get to find them chemicals in their mind, make you react a certain kind of way. I ain't no scientist. I don't know the full science, but you know what I'm saying?
Nah, it irritates you, bro. It irritates you. You know what I'm saying? It's irritating to be outside in that heat.
Yeah.
You know
I see the story that happened in Arkansas where 8 people were injured, 2 people got killed. There was a mass shooting at a grocery store. Ironically, he just get injured and he gets to jail, to the hospital and to jail. So we already know what color he was. Because we already know.
Hey, did they say what part of Arkansas?
It was Forsyth, Arkansas.
Yeah.
It was what? Forsyth,
Arkansas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I went to college out there, man. That's how they is out there, man. I went to college out there in Arkansas, man. They do that. Arkansas worse than Oklahoma.
But see, they also had shooting in Texas that we was talking about earlier.
Where 2 people got killed and 14 injured at the Juneteenth.
You see what I'm saying, bro? As soon as they make Juneteenth a national holiday, niggas start killing each other and shooting each other at it. Man, come on, man. That's crazy, bro.
At a black celebration.
Come on, they made it a national holiday, bro. And nigga, we turn this shit up. Nigga, they shooting left and right, bro.
But they know that they be sitting in the office like, see, we told you. Look what they'll do. As soon as we give them something, we told you. This is what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We prove them right every time.
They already knew what was gonna happen.
That's why I say
You know
this shit
what I'm
about kids, man.
This stuff been scientifically proven. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the first time they did these type of tests. All they is tests. You know what I'm saying? It's tested for our community and our race. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we're gonna.
That's what the projects were made based on. They had a bunch of mice in a maze. You know what I'm saying? And then let them. They had put a block of cheese in the middle of the maze. Let all the mice get to go in there to eat up all the cheese. Then when they started starving, they started eating each other until more mice died.
You see what I'm saying? Master Splinter. They had to, but that's how I heard with them dogs. They do the same thing. Hey, you starve them out for so long. Hey man, they get to eating each other back there. You might start out with 10, and now you down to 1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's that, my nigga?
Like, it's a lot of shit, man. We got to work on. Like, whatever them girls got into that argument about a Quick Trip, bro, and then they ran or a couple weeks prior to that, when they went in there and started having a food fight inside the Quick Trip, like, we got.
Yeah, I saw that. Ridiculous.
Yeah, like we got to do better, bro.
What's up with these Quick Trips though, man? Just the other day, man, one of my partners was going live, man. Somebody ran their car into the Quick Trip out there out north.
36th Street, yeah.
Man,
I was like, that is many, bro. That is crazy. They was arguing in the parking lot. This thing, I know they ran their whole vehicle into the store, bro.
Man, they finna turn.
They already was leery about putting QTs out here on the north. Now they finna take everything away.
No, they finna turn Quick Trip into a drive-through, man.
Might have to, okay? Right.
See, they gave it a curfew now.
Hey, they finna turn Quick Trip in what 5 to 7 years, man. Quick Trip gonna be a drive-through.
Yep, I can see it.
I'm playing, man.
Now, what they gonna do? They gonna have the AI operated joints. Because when I was in there like a few months back, no cap, bro. I was in there and I was getting me some gas, and they had one of them little machines. I thought it was like a little floor cleaner machine. But the dude was like, no, that's one of my clerks. And the dude was moving and they had the little robot, you know, like the little R2-3-2 from Star Wars type of deal, man. And the dude swept up the shit off the ground and all this stuff, picked up the trash.
They pulling out the Johnny
That
Five.
pissed me up. I said, that's the future. He about to have your job, yeah.
Yeah. Not just his job, our jobs.
That's the point, right? All ours, yeah, exactly.
Not just all ours, bro.
Exactly. That's what's crazy, right? We got to pay attention to that, right?
You call any customer service line, the first thing you getting is an automatic phone system.
There you
go.
Right.
I ain't telling you got to push
that for the last 10 years, though.
Yeah, you got to push 1 through 9, man. Stop
maybe
playing,
you push the
man.
wrong number. She'll repeat. She could be at 6. She gonna start back over at 1.
Come on, man. It took you 5 minutes to get to the 6. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Some of them will hang you up. They'll be like, oh, wrong option. You know, this call is being disconnected. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Listen, then the telemarketers ain't got so ruthless that when you tell them to take you off the call list, they don't even say thanks no more. They just hanging on, boom, banging on you. I'm like, man, these people, this stuff is crazy. Look at this world they came to, man.
It's just disrespectful out here.
And out of the scam calls, I don't understand how people get scammed. Okay. First off, we need to realize that
they getting people's numbers.
Right. Well, we know how they're getting the numbers. They're getting them, you know, from off the internet for sure. I can type up anybody's name. The first thing gonna come up is their phone number and the last 5 addresses they've lived in within the past 5 to 10 years. So
that's too easy. Yeah, that's too easy.
Imagine how safe that is to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, that's the type of society we live in, man. I can look up any one of y'all names and find y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all around here. And I got a picture. I got the addresses now. I don't even need a picture.
Well, what they've been doing, man, and what they have done is they've taken our privacy away a little bit at a time, man. It was
Right.
ever since they implemented the internet, they've been taking away our privacy rights, and they try to make it where it ain't no privacy. There's gonna be like a one world government, and they gonna be in control of everything. They gonna know your spending. They gonna know everything you doing under the big eye.
I'd say when they started inventing cell phones, they started taking away your privacy.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, well,
the cell
I think the
phone had a
computer
track
came
on it.
right about around a little bit before the
Remember,
cell
the
phone,
cell phone got a track on it.
Yeah, it's same thing, because the cell phone ain't nothing but a smaller computer. So yeah, same thing.
You know what I'm saying? Remember the little Nokia we had back in the day?
Right. The little flip joint. No, I had the square joint. I didn't even have a flip joint.
It wasn't no flip. Yeah, the little square with the snake game on them.
Yeah, boy, we know our age though. Boy, a lot of people ain't even know about that. They're like, what they talking about square joint?
Yeah, that look with the green screen and shit. But yeah, like that motherfucker. And then like now, even like when they came with anything with a camera on it.
Yeah,
they can tune into it and they can watch you. Like when I was playing Grand Theft Auto, just the Xbox period. When you start meeting them hackers on there, you know what I'm saying? They could tell you all they gotta do is pull up your IP and they can cut your electric off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They can find out where you stay at, all that shit just by your IP address.
Yeah, that's how they be getting all them white boys with them what they call that child pornography and all that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how they be getting them white boys with all them cases, man.
Search history and all that shit. Yeah, all they gotta do is just go through that motherfucker, type in some numbers, and they in that motherfucker.
Yeah, your ass is booked too. As soon as they see something about some kids, nigga, you're going down. You know what I'm saying? You're going.
They had Charleston White helping them catch one of them predators on YouTube on one of them little shit.
I saw that.
That nigga was
it funny?
Yeah, that shit funny than a motherfucker. He was like, this nigga trying to get some 13-year-old pussy.
Oh, man.
He in there pointing him out clowning. I'm talking about he was on YouTube, so I ain't gonna repeat what he was repeating. He was going in. I'm just laughing like that shit. That would be so embarrassing because he yelling it. This nigga here trying to get him some youngster. He in there going.
Come on, man. Hey, you know, Charleston, man, you can't get a girl of age, man. You got to mess with these little gals. This your little gal.
Yeah, going in on
man, they deserve it because they got a sickness, man. And you know what I'm saying? They need some help, too.
You know what I'm saying? They need to be shot in the head. You know, just go out and shoot them dead.
I mean, that too. But, hey, I was looking at the news. I was looking at the news on my phone. I don't know if it was true or not, but they were saying something about giving rapists life sentences for some old shit like that.
But see, remember the McGirt ruling. Now all they gotta do is say they Indian, and then the Indians gonna take over niggas, you know what I'm saying? And they out here on the streets.
Shit, hey, listen, when I was in there, boy, that McGirt was tearing them white boys up, bro, because they all got Indian in them. You see what I'm saying?
Really don't. They really $5 Indians though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what
but
I'm
just saying, they try to use that McGirt to hurt the Indians, bro, to hurt the niggas too. But it's really hurt the white boys. It's more white boys in jail than, man, listen, when I went to the joint, man, I seen so many white boys, man, coming in every day on them buses, man. I'm like, man, they had us outnumbered at least like 10 to 3.
That's what I'm saying. They use that as their connection to the land.
Right.
We deal with the reality. They Europeans, you know what I mean? They come from Ireland, France, Germany, Britain, Dutch, you know what I'm saying? Italy, you know what I'm saying?
The Caucasus Mountains.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But they claim, well, like I always ask people, well, how did the Pilgrims become Indians? You know what I'm saying? In school, they told us that the Pilgrims that met the Indians. And all of a sudden, now in 2024, we see all these Pilgrims with Cherokee tags.
Come on, man. A whole lot of them.
But for one, it's because they were raping the women. You know, you got to think that.
Yeah, that too. But I mean, you had the Dawes Roll. You know what I'm saying? With the $5 Indians, you had the land rushes of 1889. You know what I'm saying? When they was going through just taking land, you know what I'm saying, and killing over, like you said, raping and killing. Look at the Pocahontas story, the real Pocahontas story. She was 13. That motherfucker John Smith was in his 30s. Disney don't tell you that, but you know what I'm saying? He was raped up, took her back to Europe, got her pregnant, and then came back over after they killed her. They converted her to Christianity, and then he came back over here with her son. And since she was deceased, her son is next up for the heirs of the land. But since the son is a baby, he can't get it, so who'll get the land? The father do. So this is how they was getting the land. Like you say, molesting our women, making babies with them, and then being heirs of the land.
And I don't know about y'all, but I'm scared to go to some of these other countries. I noticed that when people from the United States go to places like Russia, you know, and some of these other places, they end up, you can't tell me that everybody that's gone there tried to take some ammunition on the plane, or tried to take some marijuana. I don't believe that.
Talking about that, them Caucasians that they got here in Oklahoma. I think it was here in Oklahoma. I seen that on the news. The dude took some shit. He supposedly took some bullets on the plane, and they got him.
Yeah, that. And then some of the black people that have gone over, you know, and end up in jail. We still got black people over there in them other countries like that.
It's the politics. I mean, that shit deep. Like I say, it's all about your status. You know what I'm saying, and what you know in law. That shit deeper than what a lot of us think. Cause like you saying, what they tell us is not always what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's the propaganda. It's the narrative that they say it is. That's like I was watching that movie, The Book of Clarence, last night, and it's a good ass movie. The brother from Get Out, the one they kidnapped in the beginning, the light skinned brother, he in there. He played Clarence. But there's so many clues in that movie with them being in Jerusalem, and he wanted to be the new Messiah. Like he didn't believe in Jesus and God and all that until towards the end. Like he ended up having the whole city of Jerusalem becoming like his followers. They all thought he was the Messiah. He was healing people and creating miracles and stuff, but he was really performing acts. But towards the end, when Rome got ready to crucify him, God supposedly actually appeared in the movie as far as in the clouds and allowed him to walk on water in front of the Romans so they wouldn't kill him. But they end up hanging him on a cross. And what the Romans were basically doing throughout the movie, they were told by their whoever was ruling during the time frame, which was probably Julius Caesar, whoever it was that was ruling during that time frame, they were telling them to kill all the so-called messiahs. And so all the different people that was claiming to be a messiah, they were going around hanging them on crosses and stuff. And there's a scene where it's a homeless Caucasian man going throughout the city around all the so-called blacks or whatever, and he asking for change. And Jesus appears and makes it where this man's money just like drops change. Every time he opens his hand up, it just drops all kind of coins. He just like riches. And so he ended up going to these two sisters and had them make him look better. You know what I'm saying? They clean him up where he was like a modern white Jesus. They end up crucifying him because he looked like the so-called white image of Jesus. I thinking in the movie like, damn, all the people that we've been taught about, like Muhammad, Buddha, etc. Anyone
it's programming, brother. I don't mean to cut you off, but it's programming, man. They put them images and them type of things in these movies on purpose. It's programming. They get it in your subconscious to see this, and you see it so much, you actually start to believe that's what it is. You start to believe the narrative. You know what I mean? I just kind of want to piggyback off of that, man. While you speaking on movies, I'm not sure. Has everyone seen that movie that the Obamas did? What I'm trying to believe it was on Netflix. Leave the World Behind or something like that. What's the name of it? I believe. Have y'all seen that?
Yeah, that's the name of it. I was watching it today, but I didn't watch it.
What think about that?
Leaving the world behind.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Is that
you have to check that out. Check that out.
Is that when the girl was a photographer?
I don't think now. Well, did they have a little girl in there? I can't remember.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, bro. I gotta take it.
I think I just seen it though. But what it was, basically, they were just kind of like they was on a camping trip. It was a whole family, matter of fact. and the little girl had seen the boat, and it was approaching them on shore. And the whole boat got closer and closer and closer to the point it ran everybody off. You know what I mean? It was a big crash, knocked off the power grid, and everybody was out power, and it just went from there. I don't want to spoil it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna let you check it out. We probably have to talk about that in the next conversation. But what I was saying though, to say that is this programming, man. They put these images and stuff and these narratives in this programming to let you know what they got planned for us. You know what I mean? So you just gotta be aware. You know, you gotta look between the lines. You know what I mean?
It's your boy Almighty Man.
That's right. That's right.
But it's a good movie too. I recommend y'all check that out if y'all haven't seen it though. It's gonna trip you out.
Introduce yourself to the people, bro.
I need an endorsement for Obama and him too.
Donald Trump gonna be back in office?
Let's get right into it, bro. Tell me about your early life, where you from, you know what I'm saying?
Cole, mute your mic turn your TV down if you don't mind.
Sorry, California.
We don't want to get copywritten for whatever else that is in the background, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my bad. Put this shit off.
Now, what was your question? What you say about Trump?
Yeah, I was saying, so what do y'all think? Do y'all think Trump gonna end up back in office or what? Because to me, he real confident, like he know he gonna end up back in
By a landslide. Easy layup. That is nothing, man. Come on, man. For one, half of the industry and half of the PTB is in the same dealings with him. He got dirt on half of the people that ever want to try to go against the grain. That's why they're not going to book him for none of that stuff. He don't get him as from probation. He ain't never been in no trouble like that before. But anyway, I want to get into off us. But yeah, I believe so. Easily. Very easily. And half of our people go vote him in there. Go vote for him. They want them stimulus checks again. Come back.
Wow.
Come on, man. Them PPPs, man.
PPPs, man.
Yeah, man.
I missed it last time. I need to check though.
And they hit off EDD.
But it's sad. But it's true though. Yeah, I believe so.
But see, when they was giving them out, the tribe was giving them out, and the tribe was giving out more than what they was giving.
Man, that's all. I didn't get none of the regular. I got one from the tribe. I just got one stimulus from the tribe, man. But I never got it. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
I think I got two, or maybe three. I know I got more than one.
I only got one from the tribe, but I actually.
The first one was bought me a smack.
Man, come on. What tribe?
Creek.
Cherokee, Creek. Yeah, they gave y'all like 4 bands, didn't they?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They gave it was like they doubled whatever the government was giving.
On me, see, listen, the Cherokee just came with a $2,500 holler and got niggas out the way. You hear me?
Yeah.
It was all good.
Yeah.
It was good while it lasted.
But even like, since we on talking about money, just subject to keep coming in my head is when we get stuff like that, we need to start flipping that into the community. We got to. I need, like, my partner, I did the J's for A's. I hit him up the other day. He just responded to me about 15 minutes ago. And I was asking when we're gonna get back to doing our community work. We find him. That was on Messenger.
I was kind of want to ask the sister what she was kind of going with that. With how we feel about if they think that Trump gonna get back in there. How do you feel about that? Do you think that he's gonna be voted back in?
Yeah, to me, he too confident, and they be knowing stuff behind the scenes that we don't be knowing, right? And just like the last time, I mean, he knew he was going to be president when all that other stuff happened. He knew, and to me, this time he knows. So yeah, I just wanted to know what everybody else thought about it too, because I feel like he's gonna get back in there.
Do you feel like it's gonna be good or bad for us overall? I
feel like it's gonna be bad either way. Because he's not for us either. Yeah. And none of them been for us. Which one,
Sure, of course. We know all that, though. Right.
Yeah, both of them is bad for us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we gotta make our own way to win.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We can't win depending on nobody but us.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
So are you
Kono was saying, man, like we get the opportunities to get that little money and stuff like that, or the opportunities, man, we need to start kind of getting that and start investing, start coming together to start building our own little type of things in the community and our own little businesses and get like kind of groups together, organizations where we can have nonprofits and stuff where we can give back and help the communities, give like drives, toy drives to the kids, and more stuff like bro was saying, the J's for A's and stuff like that, because that stuff is needed, bro. You know what I mean?
We speaking it now. You know what I'm saying? This is day one. We're gonna start trying to take donations for Christmas this year. You know what I'm saying? For the homeless, bro. We could do something for the Salvation Army, bro, or for just any children. You know what I'm saying? But this is the time to start talking about it, thinking about it. How we can get like a drive or somewhere where they could drop off toys or clothes or bikes. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. Everybody else do it, why we can't do it?
Yeah. We gotta offer something, man. We can offer something, man.
Like 6'1", there's some people that sit up on the corner every day and be selling have it out. They got baby carriages, vacuum, all kinds of stuff. Of course they selling it, but I mean they see us out there, but why not? I mean, I'm just saying, but we gotta start doing
they in the community, man. They taking a step. That's all it takes, man. We gotta take a step. They're just taking a step. You know?
Right, and I get mad. I'm not gonna lie. I get mad at people that are on housing and Section 8 and get food stamps and all of this stuff, because it's like you got an opportunity, right? That's a stepping stone. When I was on that stuff, I was balling because I knew how to use it. You know why? Your rent $25 a month or it's $0. Go to college. Go get a degree or something. Go get a trade. Go do something with that. You know what I'm saying?
But you know,
a lot of them become handicapped to that.
Yeah, that's that's what they want, man. That's what that's how you the ones
that's what it's designed for.
The ones who come up out of that is the ones who knew it was a stepping stone, but the ones who
they want it better than
the
that.
ones who pretty much like, you know how like, because I know we all done came up. Listen, certain people's whole family then grew up out there, generation after generation. You feel me? So it's a generational curse. That's why they stuck with that project mentality. You see what I'm saying?
I got a partner. They would have never took my apologies. I'm gonna let you finish, but I got a partner. He lived in Comanche. They would never tore that apartment down. Bro been out there staying with his mama since he was born, and we around the same age. Huh?
You see what I'm just saying?
Yeah.
We inherit these type of living conditions, how we act, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like if you seen your grandma, your great grandma, your mama, and now your sisters in the same, you gonna think that's normal? You feel me? That's normal to them. Bro, that's not normal to us. You see what I'm saying?
It's like a mental disorder again.
Right. But foremost, it's a mentality, it's a mind state. You see what I'm saying? See, they probably them seeing all them generations living in Seminole. Bro, they didn't feel like they ever had a chance to move in a house. You see what I'm saying? And that's just take a step. They spent 4 generations ain't even took one step to do nothing different. You see what I'm saying? But we got to be conscious of the mind state and where we at. You know what I'm saying?
Some people get comfortable though. The government make them comfortable like that, and so they just get it. It's a comfortability level. My rent $25. I can keep doing this. I can do that. I'm comfortable like this. I'm comfortable in this situation when they shouldn't be.
Not back to what Bo said. It handicaps the women, and it keeps us out there. That's the plan. Keep us out the household and handicap our women. You feel me?
Because again, like, and this ain't a bash, but this is just
that's a part of the plan.
Clean up our own backyard, because in most cases, these children or these households have multiple fathers, but the fathers are not in the household. You know what I'm saying? And so you have it where the young men, they see the older guys, like you said, they see the gang members or they see the thugs out there in the projects in the community or whatever, and they see what they do. They see all the fighting and the girls fighting, and the children think this shit is normal.
That's what I'm saying, man. I done been out there and I done engaged in, you feel me? I done spent my time in.
That's how we became a part of that.
And you know that mentality when you go to the projects, bro, it's just different, man.
You feel like you stuck. It's like a trap.
Yep,
But
and
that
then
was my motivation to get up out of there. I'm like, yep, I'm
you
finna
see
go
what
to
I'm saying?
school. You know, I'm finna do this. I'm finna do that.
Like having gang tasks, jump outs all the time. I got tired of that shit.
Man, come on, man.
But when Comanche and Vernon Manor used to be like prison trying to get through them gates. You know, I used to have to hide people in my trunk just to get them through.
That's
Like
what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying, sis? Man, stop playing, man. That's how crazy, how many, like, the conditions is every one of the projects around here look like a prison yard, bro. Everything got a fence around it, bro. And people ain't conscious of where we at. See, they made all this stuff to keep you, like, just to really prepare you for jail, because that's all that came from up out of there. You feel me? Whether you catch a case, you buy a school zone, they decorate this stuff up, and people is not conscious of the law, and that's why most of our black men go down just in our community. You feel me? You go to the store, you buy a school zone. You get caught with a sack, you get 85%. You see what I'm saying? And they made that
about that. Exactly what you saying. And I apologize again because I
no,
had
go ahead.
But like you said, you go to the store. Now say you go in that store, the same little hood store. You go in that hood store, buy you a scale out that hood store, buy you some baggies out that hood store. You could even buy you a pipe or a bong out that hood store. You can buy you a blade out that hood store.
Man, you can buy everything you need to make it, use it, cook it.
Come on, bro. But as soon as you get in your car and ride around the corner, whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, that's your
come on, man. They swarming in the hood. See, when we was in the ghetto, man, nigga, the police it was hunting. I looked at it. This is how I looked at it when I was in the streets, man. They was hunting us, bro. You feel me? And everybody got caught. You see what I'm saying? But it was all about, you know what I'm saying, not being available. You feel me? Most of the people who was available got caught the fastest. So, you know what I'm saying? But they hunting, and that's why they got fences. And that's why they got us in these confined areas, because they want to be able to monitor that. And you know what I'm saying? They want to monitor that area. They want to control it without even being there. You see what I'm saying?
Think about it. There's one way in them gates and one way out. Same way you come in, same way you got to go out.
Come on, man.
You see they put the little spike pieces on the fence for a reason.
Listen,
they want you to try to jump in and fuck yourself up.
I'm going to tell you another thing that even made it, bruh. They didn't put speed bumps in these good communities in these neighborhoods. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like certain neighborhoods on this north side don't deserve speed bumps, man. These residents, they don't deserve it. You feel me?
Right.
They didn't give a damn. They said, okay.
At the same time, you do got reckless motherfuckers. They be coming through them neighborhoods where it's children at and coming through their speeding and shit.
I understand that, but see, we got to consider the older people that probably been having that house for 30 years, 40 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so think about when grandma, grandpa, grandchildren come over and they outside playing and some fool come through there doing 35, 40 an hour.
No, listen, I seen my little sister get hit by a car on the same street that they got a speed bump on. I'm happy about it. You feel me? I'm just saying that it's just a give and take situation. Certain places don't always allow. I mean, certain places don't actually need them, but they know it's just certain people in them areas. You see what I'm saying? So they kind of stereotyping what they putting in our community. You see what I'm saying?
Yep, and that's to slow us down, because go to some of these rich white areas, come to Chimney Hills, or go to
you'll never see a speed bump.
You'll never see a speed bump ever.
Bro, it's the little stuff like that, man.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
I remember when I first came into the conscious movement, and I was helping with the reconstruction of BC Franklin Park. And I remember we were on a little bus. We were on a little tour bus. They had us going around different parks around Tulsa to see how they looked and what we would like to add to BC Franklin and reconstruction or whatever. And so, long story short, we went to it was a park. It was on Utica somewhere, but they had water fountains for their dogs. And I started thinking, like, damn, I ain't never seen this shit. I ain't know I ain't never know they made shit like that.
You see what I'm saying, bro? I ain't never even seen one.
But this is how they cater to their communities.
Right.
They care more about the animals than they do people, because you let something happen to a dog, you're going to make the news. You're going to make the world.
Jenna Clark going to be on she going to be pressing, bro. She going to be in the pull all her strings. You know, Channel 5 news anchor, man. They gonna be on your bumper.
I found out 2 months ago through legislation and the 14th Amendment, they consider dogs a person.
Bro, they don't even consider us. They didn't even consider. Are we considered a person yet?
No.
You see what I'm saying? Listen, I didn't want to be wrong, but I knew we ain't even considered a person yet.
But everything go back to everything. Like I say, everything is about status and their rules of law.
Man, that's crazy.
Prove it.
Man, stop playing, man.
Right now we chattel. We still property.
Yeah, ain't that something? Property of the
your
state.
Your social security, your birth certificate. That's the you award of state.
Yeah, when you go to prison, man, you identified by a number. You know what I'm saying?
When you out here in the so-called free world, your social security is that number.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
They make us think that once you are incarcerated, that's the only type of prison system or that's the only type of lockup. But we locked up out here in the so-called free world.
Yeah, we are. And even the rich black people, though, that's the funny part. They be thinking they free. You know, you ain't free either because you enter into corporate America. You know, you gotta sing to their tune or they're gonna take them riches from you. So where's the freedom?
Freedom ain't free. You hear me?
It's like they say this is the land of the free, but then you pay taxes on everything. There's not one thing here that you can get for free except for a cup of water, and nowadays you gotta pay for water.
You got to pay for a cup of water.
Yeah, right. You go to the corner store, it can cost you about 50 cents to get an ice water.
You ain't even paying for the water. You paying for the cup.
We need an actual black store. You know, I'm tired of going to these Iranian stores. And let's be honest, I got much love for Africans or whatever, but they not us either. You know, they didn't come from the same struggle that we came from up over here. And that's why a lot of them despise us and all of that. But yet y'all come over here where we is. You know, we need our own stores. We get overcharged, overpriced, you know, treated like shit. Go into some of these Iranian stores. I done been to all of them.
Man, they treat us bad, man. I don't like them. You feel me?
Yeah, they just taking our money and we just steady giving it to them. You know, I think if we boycott a lot of these places, I'm telling you, stuff will start. It'll start. Them people to wake up. We need to start in where that money really coming from. We need to start in where that service coming from. Why you even got a business?
They done got comfortable in the community, and you feel me?
I mean, these niggas that goes again to saying that we are not a poor people. We're not stupid. We're not ignorant. We're not poor. We just have stupid, ignorant, poor habits.
Right.
Right.
In the essence of, we spend our money building other nationalities' businesses. We go spend our money on the taco trucks. We go spend our money at the Chinese restaurant. We go spend our money on lamb and with the Greek for me and all everybody else food. Like you said, we need our own business. We need our own. I don't even like calling it soul food because that shit killing us. But again, we need our own produce market. We need our own farmers market. You know what I'm saying? We need some healthy food we need to be eating healthy. And I'm talking about myself too. I need to get on that route.
Yeah, me too. I've been on it though. I've been researching things here lately, you know, kind of seeing where I can eat more healthier. You know, I've been getting that exercise in, drinking a lot of water, you know, and I try to get my sisters on the same page, you know. A lot of people notice I ain't even been going out. I used to go to the clubs and stuff too, but I'm on something different now. I guess at 41, you know, it done kicked in. I don't want to go out. Let's build a garden or something, you know. Tell me how to grow my tomato plant or something. Give me some knowledge.
That's what you want.
That's right. I like that. That's what's up. That's what it's about.
Okay,
you know, it's gonna take like those same like I'm saying earlier, same like-minded individuals that have to start coming together, start building like that at a time. Okay, you can grow a garden, or you might know somebody who's a farmer. They can go out there and plow the land, go get us some land, and then we start coming together, start building a little bit at a time. We gotta start with us. You know what I mean? And then like-minded people will follow on. But that's the whole point of the conversations. I think that we get into a good place with this, man. So all we do is keep it going, and hopefully like-minded people will come along, and then we can go from there. You know, it ain't nothing we can't do. You know what I'm saying? We can do anything we want to do. We put our mind to it.
Brother Kareem,
That's another thing. We go and we put all this money into these hair stores like Mid K, you know, Kim's. We giving them all our money. You know, black women don't understand how talented we are. We can make our own wigs. We know how to sew, most of us. You know, we sew our own wigs together if that's what we're trying to do. Why do we keep putting money to them when we can put money into us?
They always be Sally's.
My thing, even with that, like, sisters go back natural. I can't tell y'all what to do, but you know what I'm saying? Like, boycott their businesses. Because like every time I see sisters going into Mid-Cat Beauty Supplies, I see a video where it's either a nail salon or a beauty supply, and the Chinese is disrespecting one of our people, holding a gun to them, fighting on them, locking them in the business.
And shout out to my little cousin Courtney Edwards. Also shout out to, I want to say her name is Angela Jones. I might be getting her name wrong, but there's some sisters here right in Tulsa, Oklahoma that's good with the nails. I mean, they doing the nails better than the Chinese. We sleep on our own people. So shout out to them sisters.
Right. You know, like we can do whatever we put our mind to.
I mean, I said a long time ago, I mean, like the brothers that you can whip a pot or you can get out there and plant some gas. Then you can get into the
Are you talking about me? You talking about me? No, man.
No.
Oh, now you calling out names, player? You calling out names? No, I'm saying that's what they do in the streets, baby. If I seen y'all headbutt you now.
Hey, just get ready to wash these clothes I'm finna bring up there to you, man.
I'm off work, baby. Sunday, baby. You gotta catch me on a Sunday. But yeah, that's what I was talking about, man. Because that's what I want to try to do. I want to get me some, because I'm into the agriculture. I'm trying to get me some land and get me some cows and all that, chickens. I've been growing since I was a kid, though. My mama been having a garden. I've been doing that since I was a kid. My grandpa did landscaping. So that's what I'm into. I'm trying to get me some land in the country, get my own bull. I know the different kind of bulls, all that. Like, I've been on it. I just got to hit the lotto.
Yeah, I'm going to send it to you, though, Uno. It's me, A-Dizzle, Doobie, and Turf Hog, and they got me on the track, and I'm talking. That's pretty much what I was saying as far as, like, the song is called Black Wall Street Legacy. And I was saying, like, you know what I mean, as far as like any brothers I heard, you know what I mean, that can hustle, that mean you have a mind of a businessman. You know,
right?
You can get in that kitchen and cook, or you can get out there and grow plants. That's agriculture, bro. That's a scientist.
Yeah, horticulture, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
that's botany, baby.
A good skill to have, man.
It's just like it's like we don't believe in ourselves, though. We don't believe like that's what I be on my daughters about. Like, bruh, y'all got ideas, y'all like to draw, like, you know, y'all know I press shirts and do this and do that. Y'all can wear your own clothes. Y'all ain't gotta wear nobody else's clothes. I'll go buy all the t-shirts from Hobby Lobby, order t-shirts online, and go straight to the studio and press them all up. Like, it's just we have ideas and we have push about ourselves, but then we at the same time, from the generational curses, we doubt ourselves at the same time. Even though if we know we can do it, we still gonna have a doubt. Well, if I do this, my people ain't gonna look out. They ain't gonna buy it from me. I'm gonna have to go over here and do this. We
worried about the possibilities when we should be just worried about
the possibilities of failing.
We need to be worried about completing a task. We know it's gonna be some possibilities. Everything. That's how life is. You feel me?
Tell them when I started pressing my shirts, I was pulling up and giving them to everybody in the hood and all that. Like, Bougie, y'all got this one gang, boom. I want one bear. I'm gonna pull up, boom. This Greenwood is one gang. I'm on some Black Wall Street movement. Make Greenwood great again. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. That was a start too. It ain't over with.
Oh, no, it ain't over. I just got to get back on it. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be that crack of that one gang that's bringing all the gangs together, bringing all the people together. You know what I'm saying? So it's just
something right there, comrade, man. I want in on that, and you need to press some of them up ASAP, man. That make Greenwood great again. That is dope, bro.
Yeah. I got that.
Man,
I got that, and I got some other.
Take it from me.
Well, we need to be
That's why.
planning,
That's
y'all,
why.
because on the next Greenwood
See, that's how
event
people
they
think.
have,
See,
the next Juneteenth, we need to be out there doing something. You know,
Hey,
we
that's
can
what.
put something together.
That's
Yeah.
what I told Akuno. I said, Akuno, I'm gonna tell you, but don't take my thing. I got another one too. I got a couple of them. You know,
What's
you
up,
know
though,
me. I
bro?
got a
Yeah,
couple of them.
yeah, for sure. But I like what you said there with the Greenwood, the Juneteenth or something like that. Next year we need to be doing something. We need to try to see if we can get us some equipment where we can get us a booth where we can do the combo live. You know what I'm saying? And stream it somehow. You know what I'm saying? I know it might take a lot, but we can probably try to figure a way to try to make that happen, baby. Or there's
Yeah,
something to
that'd
think
be
about.
nice.
You know what I'm saying? That'd be probably a dope look for us. You know what I mean?
StreamYard.
Oh, okay, see, bro. I know somebody's gonna chime in with something. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but shoot, we definitely might need to try to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see we got a few rappers on the line or whatever. I rap too. Well, I used to, but I could still put together one or two. You know, I could still do a little something. And I do
Let me hear
write
something.
poetry.
Nah, I'm messing with you, sis, man. Pop your shit, man. Yeah, y'all's real MVPs, man.
Hey, but now, like I was telling them earlier though, I'm serious about trying to push this peace thing in the community. Like I said, I've been talking to people from different organizations. I talked to 30. I'm working on that video me and him did. I'm finna finish editing, keep editing it later on tonight. I reached out to Angie Pitt. She say she down. I reached out to Dirty Red's wife. She said she was gonna holler at her husband and he should be down. And so, like I said, I really wanna. Something gotta shake. Something gotta change. Something gotta happen. And if
Yeah,
I can
something
use,
gotta
if I can use this platform,
So after we get all them and we talk to him, what we need to try to do is probably like when Slim was talking about he was talking to the elders in the neighborhood on Greenwood about a block party. After we talk to them and they say this and that and that and this, we need to get with Angie and try to set it up where we can throw a little block party on Greenwood at the park, boom, and have all the older gang members that's with the troops come together and bring some of their young homies so they can see it.
yeah, and we're gonna have to make sure that we got that shit tight, but we don't have. We gotta.
Yeah.
We gotta.
We gotta take that stuff like that a step at a time, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna have to police our own community when we do something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And see, listen. We can't try to have all the gangs and all the niggas together. We got to.
Yeah, nah. Ooh, that'll be
The older ones that's on the truce, like the people that been to the penitentiary and they know that when you're in prison, if a black person gets stabbed, it don't matter if he from blood, who
This
was
is all I'm
gay.
saying. I ain't saying you wrong, bro. I'm just saying we gotta start small because this
Nah,
is
that's
something big. You gotta
but
be real because you
It will
treading,
be
and a lot of
behind
people
closed
can get
doors.
killed, bro.
It
So
will
when
be
you play,
behind closed doors. It wouldn't
yeah,
even be
bro,
one where we let the public know. You know what I mean? It was everybody
yeah, bro,
face to face.
bro. This shit got to be already like on something. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want nobody to get hurt, bro.
yeah, that's why I said all the older homies was with the truth and they talk to their young homies and bring them the ones that's listening, not the renegades. Not the renegades, the ones that's listening and they say, okay, boom, we gonna follow behind what he say.
First off,
Because
we need to see what the OG what them niggas is on anyway. You see what I'm saying? And if they ain't with it,
how
then
serious they is, yeah.
yeah, listen, man, because we can't be trying to push no narrative if niggas ain't with it, man. You see what I'm saying?
But I didn't already talk to you. I got receipts.
Okay. No, I'm just letting you know. You
Yeah,
know, bro. I know.
I agree with you 1,000%. I'm just saying, but
I
as
know
far as
you
these
know,
three that
bro.
I
But
mentioned, I got receipts. Them three I mentioned.
I know you ain't mentioning it because you just because this is I know you got your hands in. I know what's you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying too, though, because you know, bro, we don't want nobody to get hurt, bro. No misunderstandings, bro. We can't have that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we bringing us together. So we just it gotta be, you know what I'm saying, done accordingly. You know what I mean? And I see how you. That's all.
Yeah, it's gonna be a smooth process.
Yeah, bro.
Have young children.
And we ain't trying to put too much on them niggas, even if they, you feel me? Like, we just got to be patient with these guys too, man. We got to be patient.
Yeah, they'll start coming. They'll start coming. You know, is it build? Is it build? Like the platform build. It started with me and Akuno, and then Kareem, and then Scotty, and then you know, boom, boom. It's starting to build. It just Yeah, like
Yeah.
mine's gonna lock in together. Like mine's gonna lock in together.
Forget about Lil Loc. I don't know where he at today though, but yeah.
You know, man, anybody that's changing, man, is gonna want a part of this. You feel me? It's something good, so people gonna embrace it, bro. Cause you know, anything
And I want to
good.
give a word of advice to our, to our Black business owners. Y'all have to learn how to not be so ghetto. You want us Black people to spend money with you. We don't mind spending our money, but at the same time, treat us the right way as well. You can't, if we're talking business, I don't want to hear your ghetto mentality or your ghetto slang. Come at me like you would come at one of them other customers if I was somebody else. That's what I mean. Show love.
Man, we got to be professional like the white man, man. Listen, man, don't try to sell me nothing that ain't packaged. Bro, if it ain't no bag, I don't want it. You feel me? I don't care if it's a shirt, a toothpaste, a toothpick. Man, listen, man, if you're selling something, man, you got this, because presentation is, you know what I'm saying, 90% of
the masses of our people suffer from a mentality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Those of us who are aware, the so-called conscious community, because conscious only means aware. So we're the aware people, because you could be aware of different things, various different things. You know what I'm saying? But those that it's a few of us, and it's a lot of them. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It's a few of us that are seeking information, and a few people that are aware of what's going on. Whereas the masses, the majority, are still
lost in the sauce.
You know what I'm saying? They still programmed, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not faulting them, because at one point we were all programmed. We were all still a part of the matrix. It was just inside each one of us that clicked and turned that light bulb on.
Right. I'm telling you, my light bulb turning on every day. Like, I'm looking at all of these churches. I'm looking at Christianity. I'm looking at the Muslims. I'm looking at everything. I'm not biased. I'm not on one side. I'm just kind of analyzing everything, because I know that everything I've been taught from a child coming up until now, I know that all of that wasn't right. I know that.
You ain't the only one, and listen, it took me 41 years too, sis. P, what I'll be telling you, bro, we was taught wrong, bro. Well, that don't mean we can't change now, bro. We just gotta press every day, bro. It's gonna be tough.
One of the biggest traumas, or one of the biggest, what's the word I'm looking? Tortures is the word I'm gonna look for. I'm gonna say tortures is when you tell a child that if they don't believe in something, they don't act a certain way, they're gonna burn in fire for the rest of their eternal life.
Yeah, that ain't good. That ain't
You telling this to a child, if you don't follow these instructions, you don't believe in this invisible person, you're gonna burn in hell. This is what's gonna happen to you.
But what slave did they burn or hung did they say went to heaven?
That's what I'm saying. But that was another conversation me and somebody was having, me and one of the brothers at work. Like, and rest in peace to all our fallen comrades from every organization. But every time somebody down, that's the first thing we say. It could be the biggest, baddest killer. It could be, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker with the coldest heart. And they get into altercation, something happened to them, oh, they in heaven, they're in a better place. Where did that type of thinking come from? Where did that mentality come from? That come from the slave plantation. When the European would lynch our ancestors, or like you say, torture them or whatever, kill them, however it would come, Grandpa had to tell Grandma, oh, it's okay, Henry in a better place. You know what I'm saying? Big Mama had to tell her son, it's okay, his mama in a better place. Because they wasn't having to go through that type of physical torture no more.
And we don't even know what is that better place? Because from what I done researched, this is just the grave.
That's it.
Yeah, you know, that's what we was taught. That's what we was taught, bro. Until we found out the truth. Until we know the truth, then we still living lies. You see what I'm saying?
Parents are your creator. Before you were taught about a creator outside of your parents. Before you came out that womb and were taught somebody else was the creator, your parents were your creator. That's why I say it's the parents' job to teach the children. It's not the institution's job to teach them. It's the parents' job to teach.
Right.
But if the parents don't know, then how can they teach?
They can't.
We
Yeah,
got them
no,
there too.
they all the blind leading the blind, man.
Because all I see us teaching, when you look at the photos on Facebook and you see the little boys, they throwing their fingers in some type of hand gesture.
Yeah, that's what people embracing. That's what they embracing.
And then when you look at the little girls in the videos, they shaking their hips. So what are we teaching our children? How to throw up signs and shake their ass.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's the masses. I ain't talking about we as in us Sixers here right now. I'm talking about the mass. I'm talking about our community. From state to state, city to city. You go to TikTok, that's all you see. Get on Facebook, look at your stories, that's all you see. Go to any social, that's all you see. Nobody's on there teaching, educating, enlightening, and sharing information. You don't see that a lot. And when you do see it, it get ignored the most.
Right. When we should be teaching our children life skills. Let me show you how to cook real quick. I teach my sons because I tell them I don't want you to grow up and, you might fall out with your old lady or whatever. You better know how to cook. You better know how to wash your own clothes. You better know how to survive. And of course, I teach my daughters that, don't have to depend on a man. Be a hustler. Get your own shit.
When I look at social media, when I look at other nationalities, like I said, when you look at like Africans or people over there in that country, Nigeria, whatever they may be over in that country, even in Asia or China, Japan, those children be way more advanced and smarter. They're over there building things, inventing things, creating things. From like even in Africa, they create stuff out of metal cans, out of plastic bottles. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but they don't have all of these cell phones and all of this internet. We help and brainwash our children because we let them stay on video games all night. When in the evening, even though it's summertime, it should still be structured. Get up in the morning, brush your teeth, take you a shower.
Not just the
Go
video
to
game,
bed
on
early.
social media. So like, just, not you, but let's just say the parents in their room and they in there chilling, whatever they may be doing, whether they by themselves or company. Their child is in their room with their phone doing what they doing on their social media sites. And what are they watching? The shit that's cussing. They're watching some type of inappropriate activity. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
But the child
and make them do schoolwork. I don't care that it's summertime and school is out. If they're not in summer school, make them do an assignment anyway. Do something, refresh your brain so when it's stored back, you already, you ahead of the game. You ahead of the curriculum. That's really what it's about.
Right. Yeah.
I see, Brother Uno, you good, Greenwood?
Yeah, I'm good.
He done got silent. Yeah, whatever.
He love that job, man. He can say, "Oh, he did work."
He thinking about going in, probably.
hey, yeah, man. But hey, I just have to tell one of my partner, man. When this little situation just happened this weekend, my love, you feel me?
Yeah.
So this guy comes over, I got something to talk to y'all about. I said, bro, he's talking to everybody about it. I'm like, bro, why is he talking to people, bro? What's wrong with you, bro? I said, why is you telling people my business, bro? I just had to get this out to the group because it was kind of this happened. That's why I was late to it. And I'm like, man, bro, but you telling me? I mean, basically, man, what I'm getting from this individual, he mad about his car. You see what I'm saying? I had to let him know, hey, man, your priorities ain't right, man. That's why it just was a bad situation, man. But I just had to tell him, man, I can't mess with you no more. I just had to sever ties with the guy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta sever ties. I mean, it is what it is.
People just don't be. They don't have the same understanding. We don't have the same understanding about things. You feel me? And I don't need to be around people but it's not good to be around people if y'all don't have similar understandings.
We are a special generation.
See, I just now figured that out. His understandings was off just with this situation. You see what I'm saying? But damn, I've been knowing the guy 20-something years, but people will show you who they are. So, you know, I'm kind of, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even feel bad about it because I think I don't even need to be associated with, you know what I'm saying, anybody that's on some materialistic, worried about what people got to say, want to talk. Bro, this didn't happen to you, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
You was involved indirectly. But bro, don't be telling people what I did and what happened and I'm speaking for me, bro. Don't do that. See, that's people's problems. You know what I'm saying? See, like, he's not even acknowledging the situation. He just wants some attention. You know what I'm saying? So I had to tell this guy, man, it's over with, bro. I can't mess with you no more, man. I still love you, bro, but I can't mess with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna help you get your car fixed and all of that, bro, but it's over with, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, and people don't want to accept. See, they don't be wanting to accept it when you really gotta give it to them like that. You see what I'm saying? They don't be wanting to accept it when you tell them it's over with, but they don't want to acknowledge that, hey, bro, that wasn't solid. You don't speak nobody business and you don't know what's going on, bro. You feel me? So I can't be around nobody like that at 40 years old. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's we got to cut people off too as we go. No matter how much you love them, you can love them from a distance.
Right. That is so true. I wish you the best. You know, we ain't even at the same table. But it's
listen. And I also learned too that we don't have to have an argument for me to tell you that I can't mess with you no more. It be an argument or you feel me, a fall. Like, we ain't gotta be, it can be bro, I'm not messing with you no more, bro. I want you to have your peace. I need my peace. Bro, it's better for us to be away from each other. You see what I'm saying?
I just stopped calling. I just stopped reaching out. I don't even say you don't even say nothing. I mean, it just be what it be. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
And then once they stop calling, I stop calling. It is what it is. I ain't got no hate for you. I ain't gonna speak negative on your name or nothing like that. I'm gonna just continue to meet.
I just have to let him know. You feel me? Because I've been going to therapy, you feel me, for my mental health. So, you know, that's a part of getting off, releasing these suppressed emotions. You know what I'm saying? And no matter how you give it to them, sometimes you just got to give it to people, but you can't give it to them the wrong way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? See, I try to be as delicate and use the best vocabulary as possible. You feel me? And that's why the situation kind of probably worked out like that too. But you know, you just gotta sometimes we just gotta sever ties, man. It ain't nothing wrong with moving on. You see what I'm saying?
And sometimes severing the ties can be silent. You know, it's people that are cut out. They probably ain't even aware that they cut out.
Yeah.
But you cut off, I'm not calling you. You ain't gotta call me. You blocked. You can't even call me.
certain people, you got to tell them why you cut them off too. You see what I'm saying?
You got to separate to elevate, man.
It's boundaries. You feel me? And you know, like when certain boundaries, people know when they cross certain boundaries. So it got to be some type of. No, you got to pay for it. Not in no bad way. It got to be some type of repercussion, bro.
Yeah, I done lost partners just based on the fact of me being on the information that I be on now, on the more science. You know what I mean? Me studying law, studying history, telling people, oh, we not black, et cetera, we got a nationality. You know what I mean? Me just giving certain information, dropping like history, you know what I mean? Just
you being you though. Nah, see, this is the thing, bro. They wasn't loving the nigga for who he was. You see what I'm saying? Because you really found yourself and then they ran off. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, Buddy probably shouldn't have even been around me anyway. You see what I'm saying? Because I ain't been messing with him. That's probably why what happened. You see what I'm saying? So what I learned, bro, is never go back. You see what I'm saying? Not to a friend.
I was
Not
gonna say
through,
sometimes we be stuck in the past too. I've done that before.
yeah,
But
just with people. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? In general. You know what I'm saying? That we love. And know what I'm
you like,
saying?
okay, I grew up with such and such. You know, we used to be cool. We went to elementary school. Yep, all of this shit is at the window. We in our
Right,
40s now. You know, we on some different levels now.
right. And your growth is different from everybody else's growth. Cause see, by the time they catch up, you're gonna be all the way on a whole nother page. See, that's the thing about life. We all grow at our own speed. So, you know, it's hard to find a group that think like minded like everybody to speak. And you see what I'm saying? So this is something to value, but we just gotta be able to cut people off too. Just overstep boundaries is not appropriate at this age. You feel me? So, you know, I just want to get that out because that was what was just going on in my life. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like, but it's like when the homie switched to Islam, and he was at the halfway house. He was at Avalon. He was coming to holler at me over Leanna's in Sunset, bro. And like I told him, he said, bro, I'm in love with my girl so much. I want her to get on this, what I'm on, this and that and this. And I told him, I said, bro, some people don't want to elevate in life. Some people comfortable at the level they're at. They don't want to elevate. They don't
Right.
want to progress. They comfortable. That's back at that comfortability level. They're comfortable and they're used to where they're at. And like my big cousin, she said, a preacher said one time I was listening to this show, and he said, people are more comfortable with going into known hells than going and searching for unknown heavens. Which, like, our jobs, if we don't like our job, but we got to get up every day and go to this job that we hate, we'd rather go to a known hell that we don't like to go, but we know the bills got to get paid, than search for what's in us. Like, we
We
can
ra-
be
we
whatever we
rather
want to
go
be in
to
the
the
world.
crack house, man, and
Right.
suffer than go
Yeah.
to this job that's building us
Yeah.
up. You
Yeah,
see what I'm
like
saying?
back in the day when I was an adolescent, where I lived in the juvenile detention center instead of me trying to do something else and come up there to y'all practices and cheer my homies on. 'Cause I wanted them to go to the league. I was in the streets going to juvenile. I was comfortable with going to juvenile at a young age, bro. Like, so
But we wasn't comfortable with you going to juvenile at that. You
I
see what I'm
know,
saying? That's the difference, bro. You knew it,
especially
man.
your moms and pops, they used to stay on me, boy. I swear,
No, I'm
boy.
saying me too, though.
Yeah, y'all used to
Me?
try to talk to me, but it's like it was just I was comfortable with what I was doing at that
I
time.
know. Listen, bro,
You know what I'm saying?
I have to understand that because I'm gonna be hard on my friends, man. I'm gonna hold you to a high standard, bro. I want to see you do better, bro. You feel me? I know how to pull the best out of the niggas I be around. You feel me?
Yeah, we
And,
was raised like that.
yeah, bro. So shit, man, bro. That's how it go. We comfortable.
So,
Whatever
but
you
sometimes,
comfortable with, that's what you're gonna allow.
yeah. So that's why I was just saying that's to say sometimes we got to cut people off because we trying to elevate and they comfortable at the spot they at.
Yeah,
Right.
listen, bro. I'm thinking this guy had got his stuff together. He ain't got his stuff together. You see what I'm saying? Bro, I only been out 17 months, bro. These guys ain't living right. That's what I'm figuring out, but they masking their behaviors. You see what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, so when something happened, now the truth is coming out about, bro, you better get your priorities together. You need to start handling your business. You see what I'm saying?
Brother Green, what was that last part you just said?
I said I said that to because what Levi was talking about how you got to cut people off. So I was saying some people. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Some people are comfortable at a certain level when other people are trying to elevate.
Now,
So you ain't gonna be a, huh?
The reason why I wanted you to say that right there. The reason why I say that is because I always go back to that plantation.
Uh-huh.
Go back to Harriet Tubman, go back to Nat Turner, go back to others who tried to help their people.
And they could.
And you have those who are comfortable in those positions.
Yeah.
Because they were raised, like we say, they were raised in those environments. That's all they knew. They thought
you want to know. You want to know what I learned? Every uncomfortable situation brings the best out of you. I've been trying to practice staying in uncomfortable situations, like far as at the job, trying to progress, just in uncomfortable situations that I know is good for my well-being, bro. You feel me? Because that's how you elevate. It's gonna be uncomfortable. You're gonna go through stuff. People gonna die. You might get shot. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's how life is, man. The goodness you can't. You know what I'm saying? You got to still forgive and you got to still love, man.
It's like a growing tree or a fruit tree. You got to prune it back to get the best out of it, baby.
Yeah.
So sometimes you got to cut ties. You got to cut bad
To be the
things
best.
off. You know
To be the
what I'm saying?
best you. Listen,
Yeah,
bro. To be your best version of you, bro, you're gonna have to cut people off. You're gonna have to say no. You're gonna have to. You know what I'm saying?
Go through things and come
Go
out of
through
there.
things. Perseverance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Life. That's you know what I'm saying? Perseverance, bro. And everybody ain't gonna be happy with it. You see what I'm saying?
But at the end of the day, it's time to shit or get out the pot. Either we on the same level, we rocking in the same direction, or you got to go your direction and I got to go mine because it ain't elevating me no more.
Period.
Real shit.
And it takes situations like what I went through to have to separate. You see what I'm saying? Like it takes that sometimes. See, I didn't know. I mean, you can't listen with everything that I done been through, man. I deserve everything that I done. You feel me? And I'm just thankful. But we're gonna walk away from this with scratches and scars and bruises, man. Trying to get it right, man. You feel me? Trying to do it right, man. Shit, sometimes it's gonna take that. You feel me?
A lot of our people don't know their purpose.
Right.
Why are you here?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when I went through my rites of passage with the yearbook culture, I was given my title and I understood what my title meant.
Right.
I understood what my purpose was. Islam, bro, you see you on top. Bro, show them you made it in this motherfucker. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, it just like I say, we woke up, you know what I'm saying? Everybody woke up this morning, you know what I'm saying? And we all went through something, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people throughout this week, from Monday to Sunday, or from Monday to Friday, who didn't make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we all here for a reason. What is your reason, though? You know what I'm saying? A lot of us lost homies at a young age. So, what was were they doing their purpose, or were they doing the opposite of their purpose? You have a purpose. You became a part of this community convo. You have a testament you could tell the people. You know what I'm saying? As somebody right now, a youngster right now, out here doing the same things you were doing when you were his age. He ain't been down the route you done been. So you could tell him your testimony one day and prevent him from going down that route. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just what I be on. We all.
That's 100. That's 100, bro.
And it's about leaving behind a legacy, like, that goes along with purpose. We be so busy trying to, please the world, please people, that we forget the damn life is short. One day this shit is over with. So while I'm here, what am I doing? What do I want to teach my children? What do I want to leave behind for them? And I ain't talking about monetary shit. I'm talking about knowledge. Like, what did I teach them throughout their years of life? Do they know how to handle relationships? Do they know when to walk away from them? Do they know how to love? Do they know, do they know how to survive out here? Things like that.
In the essence of what you're saying, I'll say, like, do they know how to grow their own food? If their house get hit by a tornado, Oklahoma big with tornadoes, so can they rebuild their home?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We see other nations, when they get hit, they come together and build that shit right back up. I don't never see the Mexican communities get hit with tornadoes, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, when the Europeans get hit, they little country towns get hit. They got GoFundMe, they go get that money and rebuild their community.
Immediately.
Right.
Give my money, all that. They taking advantage of their resources. You know, we just got to be conscious of where we at and where we trying to go.
When I was so caught in the streets, I wanted to make sure I had some tattoos so they knew what it was. And when I go, everybody was gonna see my tattoos type shit. That shit was a goofy ass thing. But now it's like when I go, what do I want to give my daughter? What do I want to make sure that I can pass down to her? Or people remember me. What they remember me for? Was it for the dumb shit or trying to help be a part of the community? Trying to help make a change. You know what I mean? That's what I want to remember for. Trying to do something different. That's what
I mean, listen, ain't nothing wrong with. Listen, you acknowledging your change too. You see what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
And we got to be conscious of that too. See, we be too hard on ourselves sometimes.
And I had to see my own change because at one point in life, you know, it was all
Ain't
about
nobody gonna tell you. I'm sorry, sis, but ain't nobody gonna say, bro, I'm proud of you too often. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to do some, nigga. This is stuff that we got to tell each other on the regular. Bro, I'm proud of you. Bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm proud of you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
It's gonna be all
I
right,
have
brother.
regrets too, but I was saying is sometimes I think about when I was clubbing and stuff, you know, I look at all the time I missed from being around my children, you know, things that I could have been teaching them and stuff, and that shit hurt. So fuck a party. What's the celebration? Let's celebrate when we got something going, you know, something for real, for real. Let's celebrate opening a business or doing something in the community, gathering the community, getting them together, giving them some knowledge. Let's celebrate that. That's the only time I want to celebrate.
That's why I made that post.
Life.
That's why I made that post like we celebrating Juneteenth, like we accomplished something.
Man, come on, man. Everybody was out there drunk.
Yeah, and then like I said, nationwide, in every so-called black community, black state or whatever city or whatever, there was a shooting. Somebody got shot it up. You know what I mean? Like, so what the fuck is we celebrating? Niggas steady killing each other.
Come on, man. And you know what? Listen, this is the second Juneteenth I've been to in the last 20 years, man. You feel me? That was crazy. I'm like, man, it just the environment. We got to clean up. We got to clean up our backyard. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Going back to the beginning. So we got to clean up our backyard. That's where we got to start. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. But
right.
It's
but how do one clean up? How do one clean up their backyard though? How do we go as a people cleaning up the backyard though?
Hey, before y'all answer, brother Kareem, you want to answer that for him?
Oh, cleaning up the backyard?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It definitely starts with the youth, man. It starts with the youth. It starts with the knowledge. You know, you gotta like I said earlier, you know, it's a different time than when we was out there. You know what I mean? The youth out here, they crashing out.
Yeah, they is.
They're, you know, they crashing out, and I just sense hopelessness. You see what I'm saying? I don't really think that they want to do that, but when you don't see no light, when you think that, you know, being locked up or just not even existing, so to speak, at all is better than what you got going on, that's hopelessness, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't know their history. They don't know they don't know their greatness. They don't know what bloodline they come from, what lineage they come from. You know, it's not a situation to where the older cats is gonna do anything. Those been the gatekeepers. Those are the ones that dropped the ball when we got in pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm agreeing with you. We were taught certain things, but then at the end of the day, the industries wasn't put in play for the fallout that we were being put up on.
Right.
So what do I mean by that? If we were gonna be out here doing wrong, knowing that it's, you know, that's a two-way street, you know, you either gonna be in that graveyard or you gonna go have to go sit down a second. Now, when you get out, everybody's still doing the same thing or even worse off. Didn't, you know, the ones that were sitting on the weight, was supposed to have businesses out here, man. They're supposed to graduate up out of the hustling game into the corporate game so that, these soldiers that's falling to the wayside that got some get back can come back and get back. You know what I'm saying?
I think it definitely
So,
it goes with definitely us creating our own, being creative, and creating our own jobs and giving back to the
yeah, that's
community
how.
and getting jobs out there. That's one way how we can clean it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But we
that's
have to
that
be
that
creative.
that is the foundation.
Yes. So with the
You
creating
know,
jobs and putting our people to work, that's a great way of cleaning it up. But
a,
yeah,
a lot, a
it's
lot of
gonna really
our
just take
oppression,
more than that, though. Go
a
ahead,
lot of
brother.
our a lot of our oppression comes from us not establishing nothing for our own people to eat off of. We got to go to other people to eat. And whenever they ready to starve us out, they can starve us out. That's a weakness, man.
Right. As well as poverty. I mean, look at the minimum wage is a joke.
Right.
Yeah.
See, but when if you're an entrepreneur, if you're if you're a creator, if you're a manufacturer, you're a distributor, any of those things, man, those will pay you way more than depending on somebody else to give you a job. But you got to be connected in with your people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just say for instance, if Kono had a store and Greenwood, he got produce and Cozine got dairy and Levi got the trucks to make those round. You know what I'm saying? Now we all in different lanes, but we come together to strengthen all of us.
Right.
You don't have to be in the same lane to make a change. You know what I'm saying? But you got to know where you fit.
And we corner the market.
That's the problem. That's part of the problem. You see, we don't know what
nobody want to play the role, so we can corner the market, man. That's the name of the game, man.
How he
Look,
know
I
you was
always
getting a
said
truck,
this.
Levi? Levi, how he know you was getting a truck?
Huh?
How he know you was getting a box truck, Levi? You've been talking to Mr. Kareem behind my back.
Listen, I don't know what Mr. Kareem just gave me my dream. Listen,
You just told me last month. You said, "Bro, I'm gonna get a box truck so we can get back."
Listen,
And then the man just said you had a truck.
He's just confirming.
Yeah,
That's crazy, bro.
that's frequency,
That's
right? That's
crazy.
frequency, man.
He's just confirming that I'm leaning in the right direction, man. You feel me?
Yeah, that box truck is what was
Oh yeah,
way to go.
yeah. Some bread in the box trucks, man. Don't get it twisted.
Bro, listen. You saying this just confirmed that, nigga. Hey, that's my next step. I
swear to God, this man, he just told me that last month. He just told me last month. He said, "Bro, I'm gonna buy a box truck. I'm gonna get a box truck, bro. Get your license." Woo, woo, woo.
And come on,
and
man.
then you just said, "Levi got a truck." I'm like, "What the hell?"
Come on, man. So
That's confirmation, man.
That's confirmation, man.
But the last thing I was gonna say was this. I always looked at life like this, as far as the people that I hung around and whatnot, right? When you're trying to put a puzzle together, if you got two pieces that's the same, then you got a defective puzzle.
Yeah.
So you got to have some kind of difference in order to be able to have something that the next person doesn't have, in order to help the next person where they need help at. If everybody the same, if all of us know math but none of us know how to read, what's gonna happen if they throw a book in front of us?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, y'all strength might be my weakness. My weakness might be y'all strength. You dig what I'm saying? And that's when you come together like that, that's how you each one teach one. You know what I mean?
Right. See, that's the truth. I need people. This what I told I think I told Preston this a while back. I said, bro, I'm gonna be strong in areas you weak in. You're gonna be strong in areas. I'm gonna need you to be strong in areas that I'm weak in, bro. That's just how life is, bro. You feel me? But this is coming from my brother. I've been knowing him since the soil. But I know He's strong in areas that I'm weak in. You feel me? Appleberry too. We all possess these different, you know what I'm saying, characteristics. And that's that's why I had to cut brother off. It's because he's not strong in no areas that I'm strong. Or it's nothing that, you feel me? It's not reciprocated. You feel me? I'm strong in all the areas for him. You see what I'm saying? I can't be weak. So therefore I know that we ain't compatible. I gotta cut the ties. You see what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, growth thing for everybody, man. Some people gonna wither away. Some people want to stay, short as a bush. Some people want to be tall as a tree. You know what I mean? It just depends on your spirit and how much willpower you got, how much determination you got. You know what I'm saying? And if you know what your purpose is.
Yeah, French benefits, man. My partners, when the nigga get French benefits sometime, man. And niggas get addicted to that type of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
just how
but
it goes, man.
if you feed somebody with the hand long enough, they'll be in love with the hand and not you. You
Come
know what I'm
on, man.
saying? So
They gonna eat. They gonna eat the hand. You see what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean, first time you say no, then they bitter because you done spoiled them. You know what I mean? And that ain't even
They
no
might
position
take
for a
the
man
hand
to
and pull
be
you
in.
down with it. They might take the hand and pull you down too. You got to be careful with all of it.
Like you look like somebody drowning, and you jumping in to save them, and they drown you. They pull you to the bottom. They push your head to the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the type of connection it probably was. You feel me? Like, man, oh no, I got to get away from people, man. So,
Another thing I was saying about as far as reaching the youth and cleaning up our backyard, so to speak. Because the older cats is already setting their ways. They're already setting their ways, and for us to be 7 deep on here, it should be 70 deep or 700 deep in a city of this size. You know what I mean? That is dead serious about change because I mean, y'all see what's going on, and everybody, damn near everybody in the city done touched the zone. You know what I mean? We done had the stumbles and falls, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, and then meanwhile, babies are still being born, babies still being grown, growing up. So I mean, if we don't look after the youth, that means we're not looking after our future.
That part.
Okay. So if we can catch them before they just full-fledged gone, accepting the street or the doom and gloom as they reality, if we can catch them young enough and give them these skills and trades and a different way of looking at stuff and to show them how they can make money, because money make everybody feel like you ain't making no money, and you know what I mean, and that really ain't how you should look at it. But you want to show them different ways for them to get money in a way to where they don't have to be consumed with these streets.
Right.
Because the streets don't love nobody. Let's just keep it a whole dollar. You know what I'm saying? The streets that ate up all of our partners. And so all of us got that glance in the mirror like, damn, we still here.
Killed a lot of our homies and family members.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and ain't look back. They urban legends at this point. You know what I'm saying? This generation don't even know who the hell we talking about. Only thing keeping our homies alive is the love that we have in our heart, but we owe it to them to do something constructive with our lives so that their life wasn't in vain. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, the young, I say like this. From 5 to 10, that age group right there, because the age group done got lower. You know what I'm saying? You can't wait till they teenagers. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, if any programs or anything that we put into play from first grade to sixth grade, that age group right there, that's when you may be able to convince them to, you know what I'm saying, overlook these streets and do something constructive. By the time they 18, they be hitting the ground running. Right. You know what I mean? Because the teenagers got cell phones, they got social media, they, you know what I mean, and they all, but you know, you ain't my daddy, you ain't my mama. Get the hell out of my face. You know what I mean? You know what you gonna tell me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, for us to come at you with an offer, we don't need rejection. See, a lot of these single mothers out here, a lot of these parents out here, they're not gonna reject you if you got something positive to, you know, especially if we got some kind of center or something for them to get them off of their hands for a few hours in order to teach them something. You see what I'm saying? That gives them more time or whatever they doing. You know what
Right.
I mean? But by the time you teenager, you ain't even in the house with your mom. You that not this generation. Shit, they might not even be in the same city as their parents. You did? You know what I'm saying? So we got to catch them at a younger age and just kind of corral them in the direction of business. You know what I'm saying? Responsibility, respect, you know, integrity. These pillars that
Yeah,
we supposed to stand on,
we gotta
and that
reinstall.
that go a long way.
We gotta reinstall. You know what I'm saying? The beliefs and the morals and the values back into. You know what I'm saying? It's just a collaborative thing, man. But everything bro said is absolutely correct.
And we need to teach the people that are like working in the corporate world. It's things you could take advantage of. Like I learned so much when I left the electric company. You know, there's so much money I could have invested in stocks and bonds and stuff. I could have had out of that too. You know, forget a pension and a 401k. I could have really had it. But I wasn't smart in that area. You know, I didn't know much about it. So I never took a risk or never knew what to invest. And I would reach out to people, but guess what? Nobody else knew about it either. But here it is, white folks that have left the company, that have retired, they telling me that billionaires just from being in stocks and bonds, and some of them hadn't been there as long as I have. So you imagine.
Yeah, that I mean that you gotta have supplemental income. Look, if you go off of labor alone, you're never gonna, you know, beat this rat race. You gotta have
Right.
3, 4, 5 streams of income coming in. You know, it shouldn't take you to move in order for some money to be being flipped in your behalf.
No doubt. But just like you said earlier, man, just like a little bit at a time, like building back the communities, man. We just got to start investing our own and building our own and find the opportunities. And like you said, catch the youth at that target age and just kind of show them something different. Get some like mentorship type programs going where they can get in there, they can have some productive and something they want to go to, something they can relate to. But at the same time, it ain't like we just beat them down with the messages, but something they can be like, oh, this is fun and educational at the same time, make them where they want to go. Because, you know, a child's attention span is only going to last for so long. You know what I'm saying? With certain stuff.
Right.
But whatever they're interested in, we got to provide the opportunities to push them. You see what I'm saying? That's what bro saying.
Right. I get that. That's what I'm saying. I'm with all of that.
I'm understanding what you're saying too, because we got to make it educational and like recreational, vocational. Exactly. You feel me? Got to be all of those combined in one. You see what I'm saying? Because it got to be.
We can definitely do that. That's where it starts, though. Cause like once we get the youth, like you said, that's gonna protect our future because they have the same morals and values and implemented in their mind. So when they grow up and they can be like, okay, this is what they taught us. We can give it back to
what I was saying.
The Reed Foundation. He's bringing them up a certain way, and all of them is boxing. Even though some of them, a lot of them probably ain't go box, but it's still a structure. You see what I'm saying?
They go back to what I said earlier. In 10 years from now, my daughter will be 19. And so that's not that long from now. And so the youth are the future. In 10 years from now, a lot of us gonna be 40 plus.
50. Yeah, 50.
You know what I'm saying? That's not that long from now.
50.
You see what I'm saying? And so we have to think about that. That's serious.
Oh yeah. And you know, you have them. I don't know how everybody else feels, but I know when I turned 40, you know what I'm saying? All that play, all that miscellaneous activities with the homies and hanging out and not no. It clicked. I went and got me a trade and got my life together, man. So I think this next 10 years could be big for everybody, man. It ain't hard. We just got a program. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard. We make this stuff hard, bro. Our struggles is our struggles, bro. But I ain't gonna lie to you, it's not hard out here like that.
We're only struggling because we don't have unity.
That's all it is, bro. But for a group of individuals moving towards a certain goal, bro, it's really not hard, bro. If we really just want to do it, you see what I'm saying? We can do it, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I know we can. Everybody on this chat, bro, it offers something different. A whole lot of influence, gang, correction. You feel me?
Yeah.
And we got to just be able to
Personal
correct. Experience, all of it. I'm just saying, everybody that on the conversation brings something big. It ain't nothing. Every time somebody speak, I like to listen. You see what I'm saying, bro? It's a good group. I know we can do something, bro, and it's not hard.
It's gonna get done.
Right. Even it don't matter
we can
how
have
hard it
fun
is.
doing it.
Yeah. Listen, it don't matter how hard it is. Can't nothing stop us but us.
Right.
It don't matter how hard it is. We can have fun doing it though.
Bro, we gonna have fun. You see what I'm saying? Seeing them, look, making an impact is fun, bro.
Yeah.
Impacting anything in a good way is fun. You know what I'm saying? When you help some of them people, them homeless people up there at your job, you don't feel good?
Yeah, you know, gotta
You see what I'm saying?
look out for the needy.
I'm just saying, bro. Any impact is
That's
positive.
satisfaction, man. That's satisfaction.
Yeah, I
You know
got
what I mean?
a question. I got a question I
Listen,
want to
man.
ask everybody on here, but I want everybody to answer individually. And we're gonna start in order, you know what I mean? But my question, because I know everybody will have a different response. But my question is, what are 5 things you think we need in our community? Greenwood, I'm gonna start with you.
Youth programs that has like counseling, therapy, and all that for the children. More back. They need to put the swimming pools back out north. We need more educational program, after school programs, not just at the school, in the community, at a community center somewhere. And like y'all was talking about getting stuff together like y'all finna do for Christmas. We need to do that not just for Christmas, for like every week or every 2 weeks. Boom, try to get something to help the people.
Every month. That'll be more
Yeah, like
reasonable.
that's why I feel like
You know what I'm saying?
month,
12
2
times
weeks.
a year. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Well, down here, bro, because you talking.
And I probably said 6 things, but that's probably and well they got one over there by Morning Star, a little community garden, but I don't hardly never see nobody over there no more really. Cause that's something good, like like Brother Quasi be doing.
Yeah. All right.
Something to teach the youth, something to teach the kids how to grow their own produce. That they don't have to go to the grocery store. You can grow your own pecan trees for nuts or plum trees. Like we got all that in my mama yard, plum trees, grapevines, all that. You know what I'm saying? So like something like that to teach the youth how to grow their own fruits and vegetables.
Brother Kareem.
We definitely need some more rec centers. Rec centers and either after school programs or summer programs, stuff like that. Something like Meals on Wheels for the ones that's missing meals, something like that. I really believe that we need a patrol to patrol the neighborhoods, man. Somewhat of a military, but not necessarily a military, but military ready. Somebody that has some wisdom and whatnot, in order to kind of touch bases and keep everything, kind of curb some of this violence out here.
Community policing.
Yeah.
Community policing.
Also, like what's her name, Cosine? She said we need our stores back, man. We definitely need our stores back, you know, and some kind of different programs to be able to get back into the soil as far as like agriculture, man, growing our own stuff, community gardens or something like that.
Yeah.
Next, sister.
Okay, so I would say first on my list is we need like some gardening, some sewing, and some cooking classes for all age groups. You know, for, especially the youth. Though I'm focused mainly on the youth. But we need to bring that back into the community. I would say we need some resume building workshops. You know, some people don't know how to um, have professional looking resumes. Some people freeze up during interviews. You know, I would be willing to teach out of that because I can, any question you throw at me, I got an answer for it. And it's going to be very professional. The third thing I would say is we need something like a home building workshop. So, like somebody was talking about, you know, knowing how to build houses, knowing how to store, you know, everything. But I'm talking about teaching them about what land would be good to buy. You know, where would you want to start your foundation? You know, how to lay bricks, how to build the house, how to do roofing. If something go wrong, do you know how to be a plumber? You know, we need to teach our young men those skills as well. I said we need to have thirdly would be like unity events. Like I was talking about, you know, we need to do something in the community. We need to have some kind of event that'll bring all of our people together. To peacefully, of course. But I would say that the fourth thing I would say is having a financial literacy program because a lot of us live in poverty. And like I was mentioning, you know, people that are on Section 8, that get food stamps, that are on housing, you know, those are supposed to be stepping stones. And the real way you take advantage of those is not by living on them, but by benefiting from them, making them work for you. So go to college. You know, that student loan grant money that you're going to get that 3 or 4 racks or whatever, you know, take that money and put it into a savings account. You know, just things like that. Buy you a car with cash, you know, versus going to Car Mart or Car Hop or, you know, stop putting money into these places. And I would say the fifth thing would be definitely a class that teaches knowledge of the law because a lot of us, you know, there's people that get things that are on their records that could be expunged, but they don't take time to research and look. So now they're, you know, they're making all of these gun laws where we have to worry about getting shot at all, you know, at mass shootings and all of that, versus if more of us could carry guns, we would be less likely to experience those type of issues. And that's it.
Levi?
I think we need some type of sex awareness for the youth.
For our girls especially, yeah, man.
For our girls, you know what I'm saying? STD awareness. We need to drug awareness. You know what I'm saying? All those little aspects of being aware of with drugs, sex, just the stuff that we, you know what I mean, that surrounded us in our community. All we do is have sex or use drugs in our community. So if we take them two out of it, once we got knowledge about what them, how those two things affect us and our kids in the community, maybe we can change some of them not getting pregnant at 17 and 16. You feel me? These boys having kids at 16, you know, so they need to be aware of what's going on. We need to aware them of, and then protection, letting them know, you know, they need to be aware of all the protection and all the resources they got available just hurting us. So, you know what I'm saying? What else do I have? Like bro said, more recreation centers, because I lived in every park on the north side. You know what I'm saying? And when they took that out the community,
with a basketball and a trunk.
That with a bro, you know, I was at every park every day. You know what I'm saying? I went to every park. If it wasn't for them recreation centers, bro, I know something we'd be under the jail or something. You feel me? So that's a mandatory need. Also, yeah, this is what I was gonna say. We need a rehab. You feel a drug
That's a
rehab.
good one. And alcohol. Don't leave the alcohol
Drug,
out.
everything. A drug, alcohol, whatever. We just need just because everything is an addiction. Even gambling, you know what I'm saying, rehab. Because you know that hell is busting people up down. So, you know, a lot of the people that gamble, their parents gamble. You feel me? It's a family thing. So, you know, once people can be fine, once you can connect these dots, then you feel me? You'll start figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how many that was. You know what I mean? Just as well as like, okay, we got our own polices in our community, which we ain't. We gonna have to police our community to a certain extent, but it's just ways we have to go about doing certain stuff. You feel me? And just we gotta think. Like our parks, for instance, we can't be having people all at if the parks belong to the kids. So nigga ain't no drug dealing, there ain't no using no drugs at the parks. You feel me? Like type stuff. Very cans, we keeping our parks and all of that stuff clean where we at. You know what I'm saying?
So they go back to policing the community.
Yeah,
So
but it's really just cleaning. It's just cleaning it up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's what the police supposed to do as far as like on the positive, like protect and make sure the community is clean. In essence, you know what I'm saying?
But we know people gonna do what they do. We can't stop that, bro. The only thing we can stop is
right. But if we had like-minded. All right, for example, I saw a couple years ago where the Black Panthers in Dallas, they was going to the different hoods where the gang members be out there and they be doing stuff in front of the children. They were like, hey, now y'all got to cut that out.
Right.
And there's babies out here, y'all right here by the school, like you were saying earlier. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because if you think about it, bro, ain't no think about it, bro. We're in our 40s. Ain't no niggas our age. It no nigga. You shouldn't be in no park doing nothing. You see what I'm saying?
No, you shouldn't.
If you ain't at the park with your kids, bro, if you at the park with a 40, bro, I should bust your head. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, if you're 30 and above and you still doing the same shit you was doing when you was 18, 19, 20, 25.
I'm wrong.
Yeah, something wrong.
But also, see that'll be the nigga that'll shoot you. You see what I'm saying? So stuff like that. That's the stuff that we got to be conscious of. You know what I mean? But for this, we just need to offer something that can help us, like rehabs, alcohol, AA, NA. You know what I'm saying? It's man. Listen, people want to get off drugs, man. They just don't know how to go about getting help. You know what I'm saying?
Why they ain't never had an alcohol and tobacco shortage?
Never. Listen,
because the government supplies it.
You want to know what state in America sells? I mean, got the cheapest tobacco.
The what?
What state in America has the cheapest tobacco?
Kansas. Kansas.
Nope.
I think.
Missouri.
Kansas, Missouri.
Listen, man. I was in Iowa, bro. I got my tobacco free. You can get your tobacco license free, but you're gonna have to pay for them permits and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But bro, $1 trillion a year business, man. Stop playing, man. That make more money than anything.
Yeah, they still got Newports for $5 down there, boy.
Come on, man. Listen, man. Newports is what? I heard they fits $14
they like 13 at Quick Trip.
Listen, you see what I'm saying? Think about I heard they was that price 3-4 years ago in New York and Cali.
Oh yeah, New York. Yeah, New York. They like $20 a pack, I think now.
Come on, bro.
Yep, that's what I heard. That's $20.
20 or 22 or something like that. Yeah.
Listen, they're making the price higher for you to kill yourself, but you see what I'm saying?
That's $1 a cigarette because it's 20 in a pack.
Come on, man. They listen.
That's why that's why they selling them at the hood stores out north like that. $1 for a single.
Listen, man. Listen. They didn't bust down the sack, and now they, you know what I'm saying? They doing like the Arab now. Come on, man. That's outrageous, bro. See, we need, hey, even tobacco use. Trying to get, you know what I'm saying? We got to offer resources that we don't have. We ain't got them. You know what I'm saying?
That they don't want us to have.
No, I got another one too. And then this was on my mind when I was at work one day. We need to really have some co-parenting classes or some co-parenting services. We need to offer something like that too, man, because there's too many, you know what I'm saying, single parents, man. And we don't, I bet you if we can offer some type of services to the women and the men, you feel me, to co-parent with their baby mamas, or that I'm guaranteed. I mean, I know it's we need that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yep. I would say that's a good one. We need to also have some legal services available, because I
right,
know a few women that just, the fathers were good. They were
right,
good to their children, but as a way to hurt the father, the kids weren't allowed around their father. And now
right.
look, now the baby's 18, 19, I'm hearing all kind of bad shit, and when it could have been
Listen,
avoided. What did you hurt him? You thought you was hurting him, but you not only hurt the father, you hurt the child too, and vice versa. I know a few women who the father took off with their child, went to another state, never let them see them till they got grown. It's fucked up.
listen. How I get shot is basically on some trying to tell my ex-chick's son, bro, trying to tell him that I love him. I was telling him that I love him. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And listen, he didn't inherited her beef because she didn't set up and just talk about a nigga in May. And now this little nigga felt like he can come at me and talk to me crazy, and I'm trying to reason with him. And it's just, man, he got his home, but man, it was just crazy. You feel me?
Hey, with that being said,
To make a long story short, man, we just need to offer some counseling, all these services, co-parenting, NA, AA, rehab, you know what I'm saying? Like 12 and 12. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's some stuff that we can offer that ain't being offered to us that can help. You feel me? The reason it ain't being offered because they know it can help. They got it everywhere else. You see what I'm saying? But see, they ain't gonna do it. We gotta do it. So, you know what I'm saying? Until we even have the idea or plant the seed in our mind of the stuff that we need, bro, we kind of still in a standstill. So, it's going, man. We figuring out what we need to try to provide to this community. You know what I'm saying?
That was my purpose of asking that, you know what I mean? Because I know everybody has various ideas, and those are all things that we need, which, you know what I'm saying, everything everybody said. But we almost going 3 hours in, and I gotta edit this mug, and so I'm as far as what y'all was going with the whole, what you said with the mothers and fathers coming together to co-parent, that's something that's important because there's so many
Man,
levels
listen,
to go with that conversation, but we need to have that conversation.
look, because listen, that services is basically a mediator. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's
But I want to
basically
have that
some
conversation
therapy.
on the next one because I gotta get up. I got some more videos I gotta work on.
Oh, okay, it's all good, baby.
That's what I'm
My
saying.
bad.
I want to get into this on the next one.
Okay,
You know
Okay.
that's perfect. That's perfect.
So yeah,
You know what I'm
y'all
saying?
gonna be in here, and then I'm gonna let you lead off with that conversation.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Okay, Kimpo. Yeah, hey, I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for praying for me, man. You know what I'm saying? God is good. I couldn't wait to get back on her, you feel me? Let y'all know, man. It's all good, baby.
I'm finna put me one in the air and get back to this. Get back to this content.
Bet. What's happening, man? I'll see you. I'll be ready.
Indeed, man. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
All right, everybody, take care. Nice being on here.
All right, now, black love and black excellence, baby.
That's right.
Already.
Hey, peace and love, family.
Peace and love.
Peace